my computer guided dick.
Wait. Hold on. No. Really? You're just gonna come in there and suck my computer guided dick? Really, Saber? Really? Is that how we introduce ourselves to the stream now? Is that how this works? I am appalled, sir. I am appalled.
It's the one and only Eagle Double G.
Suck my computer guided dick.
You know I'm mobbing with the D-R-E.
No, it's fine, man. I was just fucking with you. How is everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful Thursday / Friday Eve. Been that way for a while. I don't know what you're talking about. You made it, so blame yourself. I don't know what you're talking about. This is madness. It's all madness you're referring to. I don't know. Mr. Lloyd coming in with the tier 2 sub.
I'm supposed to suck what now? Hard pass.
Hard pass? I don't know, man.
I'm gonna kick it up a little bit.
I don't know. It's you know, it's one of those sweet computer guided dicks, you know. Am I right? Huh? Yeah. Anyway, how is everybody doing though? I know I said I wasn't going to stream tonight. I was going to take the entire rest of the week off, and you know, it's like it's 4th of July and stuff like that. But I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Let's do some Mega Mac. Everything's better when guided by a computer. This is true. This is very true. Blip, blip. And we've had some minor improvements to the campaign. We've got a new logo. Isn't that nice? That's courtesy of our very own captain. Rev made that. Blame by you. Oh, it's your fault? Yeah. Computer guided boobies. I could do that. Boobs. Is that shocking?
What, boobs?
Boobs.
I like boobies.
Looks better than MechWarrior 5 logos. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but a cat swung around by its tail and thrown against a wall looks better than some of the logos in MechWarrior 5.
They put a mod out that added like 200 logos or something.
Oh, I
like
know.
that.
Oh, good. They needed them.
Leave it to the community to come rescue a game once again.
PGI should cut those guys a check and just integrate that in the game and remove theirs.
Well, like I said, PGI is going the route of Bethesda and expecting the modders to fix things.
Of course.
So,
I mean, if you can get somebody to do your job for free, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, free labor, man. It's the best.
Here's an idea.
what?
Free labor?
No, let's play Mega Mech.
I like that idea.
Free labor.
But Mega Mag.
I don't know.
What would you rather have, Mega Mech or free labor?
Free labor.
Depends. What's the labor going to do?
Anything you want, they're free.
Does the labor do Saber's intro?
Free labor.
Possibly.
Because if the free labor knows how to code, I'm going to have to make a game that, you know, is better than
Right.
MechWarrior 5.
MechWarrior 5.
See? Free
I'm
labor.
gonna make him
Helps everyone.
make a better mech game. There you go. Well, looking at our TO&E here, we've got a big old battle coming up. Big old battle. With Battle Lance, Striker Lance, and Recon Lance number 2. Actually, I should rename that to Recon Alpha, Recon Bravo.
And war.
But whatever.
War
my
never
bad.
changes.
Do what?
Did everyone's mechs come in?
As far as I know.
Yeah, mine didn't.
Of course it didn't.
Well, let me look at the warehouse.
It's a
Or is it the
BAM
hangar?
special back order.
No, everybody's mech's in.
Sweet.
What do you mean your mech didn't come in? Are you just fucking with me again?
Of course.
Of course.
Say, we ordered your mech like 8 drops ago.
Hey, you got an Excalibur. What the fuck, Bam? You're terrible.
Hey, why am I red?
Just make
'Cause
sure you
we
don't do
got
the
you
same
hurt.
thing. You
Why
don't
would you do that?
just make sure PGI isn't listening, and don't tell somebody that you hope that they get cancer and die.
Don't hurt Fernando.
Are you
Fernando's a
asking
lover.
why we damaged you and your new mech?
Yeah. Why would you do that?
Because your ass didn't show up.
When? Saturday? I was here Saturday.
last
when we
time.
scheduled
No, it was
Metal
like
Mega Man.
Wasn't
Tuesday,
here
I
last
think.
time.
Maybe it was Monday.
Okay.
Well,
Sunday.
hey, unprompted, unplanned streams. Can't blame me for that.
Anyway,
What even stream?
we're doing a prevent
Wasn't
recon
stream.
with a bunch of mechs and tanks. So, 5 rerolls, because apparently the guy in recon number 2 has a tactics of like 6.
Isn't that one of the elite pilots we picked up?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the aberration pilot. It's like, did is his tactics say 6? Yes it does. Well, hire that son of a bitch.
Quick.
Was that the guy that showed up right after I chose my pilot?
I
No,
don't
he
know.
showed up a little after that.
Oh, they're also rocking 2 Rivieres for air support. So, do you want to bring our mighty Air Force of a Thrush, or do you want to leave it for now?
That's entirely up to Saber.
Did the bombs come in yet? I know
If
we
he's-
ordered them.
If he feels like flying it.
I think we got some bombs in. Yeah, let me
Hey,
check the
man.
warehouse.
I just play with what's on the table, and there's 2 pilots in here, so I'm sure someone will fly it.
Gauss rifle. Did we even order bombs?
We were supposed to have
Yeah,
ordered
they're
bombs.
on the order list.
Oh, then we ordered them. They just haven't come in yet.
Okay.
Yeah. So, might be best to leave him at home for now.
Yeah, we also ordered an Eagle.
Because we're kind of flush with cash at the moment. All right. Well, we've got light urban town wooded, 35 by 25 daylight, clear calm, no fog, 5 rerolls remaining. We have to destroy or rout 50% of the opposing force within specified duration. 8 turns.
So, are we going to go where eagles dare?
I don't know.
We don't have any bombs, so probably not.
Also, keep in mind that the enemy presence appears much smaller than indicated. Keep an eye out. Yeah, so they've got a Patton, a Myrmidon, a Condor, a Vedette, Packrat, Savannah Master, Galleon, a Fireball, Packrat, Archer, Archer 2R, Galleon, Lineholder, and a Gauss foot platoon, and a Rifle foot platoon.
Oh, time to fuck up a Gauss foot.
The Gauss foot of joy.
Yeah,
Oh, they hurt.
so. Think, is it up for, yep, okay, cool. So, we already got everybody deployed that we need to deploy, unless we're going to deploy anybody else.
It is though.
We got Recon Lance is kind of fucked up, and Skirmish Lance is good to go. Command Lance is really messed up. The Avatar is damaged, and Fernando's out of commission at the moment. But we've still got Bam and Azari. But keep in mind that will add a random negative mod to the drop.
Which is why I would prefer to keep it to lances rather than individuals.
Well, You can deploy up to 4 individuals before occurring a second negative mod. You only get 1.
All right.
But it's up to you whether you want to deploy either you or Bam.
Bammer, you want to send your pilot? I'm going to guess that's a yes.
Of course.
I send both of them.
Alright. Prevent recon. You are reinforcement. Now remember, Bam, you only have a strategy of 2. So we're going to keep that in mind when we adjust. Because it doesn't look like it's keeping strategy. It's doing the strategy and updating the deployment delay correctly. Also, as a house rule, now that I can officially say this, we're instituting the difficulty modifier. So all drops, if you have a deployment delay, are automatically at a -2 to your delay because we're playing on ultra green. That's on top of your strategy, your walk speed, and all that other junk. So, okay, reinforcements, deploy, prevent recon, vulture, mad dog, reinforcements. Okay, I think we're good to drop. Unless anybody else has anything else. I'm so used to doing like the version 48 stable way that I'm just like, am I missing anything? And I'm really not. So
Let's do this.
loading up. But I am going to go over the units really quick, make sure everybody got the deployment delay correct. Assassin's got a walk speed of 8, so that's 4. Okay, he's fine. He's fine, he's fine, he's fine. The Riviers aren't showing up until round 6. So at the most, you guys will be showing up round 2, round 3. Alright, lobby's up. Put yourself on Team 1 Northeast when you get here. Reinforcements will be showing up on the east side. Deployment for everybody else will be on the northeast. So we're preventing their recon.
Is it northeast to start?
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey. Yes, please. Oh, hey, I'm on this drop. I'm hooking the Tessin and the Gurkha up to the Legacy. All right. Let's see here. Chen's not here. Bam is here. In one capacity or another.
Oh, did you go over the idea we were talking about last night with running other people's pilots?
Oh, yeah. So we came up with an interesting idea so that way it doesn't punish the people whose pilots are being piloted by other people don't feel like they're getting punished for not being here and almost having their own pilot killed. If you destroy and or kill another person's claimed pilot, and you have a claimed pilot of your own in the campaign, you will be debited 1 edge point. Like not temporary, like for the drop, like burned permanently.
So isn't that assuming that whoever was piloting, say, Saber's mech was intentionally trying to get him hurt or destroyed?
No.
Yeah. What if you got edge points to burn?
Well, then I don't know what to tell you. But what do you want me to tell you?
I don't know.
Me neither. That's why I'm asking.
I mean, got like 5 edge points, and you would be at 4 edge points.
Yeah. It's to keep people from Like, dude, I'm gonna totally DFA this building. You know, that kind of stuff. It's something Rev suggested, so. Why? Does anybody have a problem with it?
Honestly, it seems unnecessary to me. I mean, I don't know that anybody's going to intentionally go out of the way to fuck with somebody else's pilot or mech.
I agree.
It wasn't so much of intentionally as people getting reckless with other people's pilots.
Oh, I gotta still hand you out. There's a lot of people.
And after tossing some ideas back and forth, that was one that Joker suggested.
Hey, Crash, can you give the pilot I just accidentally gave you to Rev? I haven't done that in a long time. Damn.
I could have played the Vulture.
Yeah, I'm sure. Who doesn't have a pilot?
I don't.
You get first dibs. Anything on there that says Black Hand and not Joker?
I'll take the blackjack.
Okay.
Interesting choice.
All right, the rest of them are open season. Well, why don't we do it this way? If it starts becoming a problem, then we'll institute that house rule. Otherwise, yeah, I agree with Bam. I don't think anybody's intentionally trying to kill somebody else's pilot. Maybe goof off a little bit, but not intentionally goof off to the point of murdering somebody else's pilot. I don't want to go down that road again, is what basically I think he's saying. Because there was a time back in early FOT days where it's just like, dude, I'm totally going to kill your pilot. So I think we've grown out of that since then. So I'm not really worried about it.
I'll take the Cronus.
Okay.
Take the Night Sky.
And there's no offense by that. We're not targeting anybody specifically because of it. It just sounded like a good, solid rule to institute. It's not like we're saying you're all bad people.
No, just me trying to get Saber killed.
Well, no, that's fine. That's totally fine.
Saber doesn't count.
I still got a bunch of max left over.
Let's see.
Hey,
Legacy.
What faction are we running with? Merc.
I'll take the Legacy.
Okay.
I'll take the Black Knight.
The Black Knight.
Like the assassin.
What did you say by you? Did you say you wanted
Assassin?
The assassin. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, you want anything?
Yeah, he doesn't want to lose a point of edge.
I don't have any edge, so I can't lose any.
There you go.
Loophole.
I'll take the flea.
You'll take the flea.
I mean, if we're worried about pilots getting killed,
I'm
you
not.
could just GM. Well, no, I know I'm saying if you're worried about it though, in the long run, just GM rule that if the owner of the pilot's not here, they can't die.
Do or do not. There is no try.
I don't really see it being a problem. I'm not going to really worry about it.
Either way, I'm good.
I got a Jenner and a Tessin.
You know,
Looks like you got a Jenner and a Tessin.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep.
Hey, Joe.
You know, every time you say Jenner now, that's what's coming out,
Jenner.
right?
Got a whole fleet to Jenners. Got a whole lance. All right. I think we are go for lunch. Yes. All right. Remember, you got to schwack 50%. The total force. So that includes air is included with that. So, like, how many are there? Hold on. Team
2.
overview. So
There's 2 reveres.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 8. Take out 8 units in total. And you win.
In 8 rounds?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I don't think it was an 8
One a round.
Here, I will go over it. Destroy or rout 50% of the opposing force within the specified duration. Yep, no, that's right.
So, are we considering them routed if they start running?
Yes.
Yeah, if they flee.
Even if it says it in the chat box, fleeing or withdrawing, that's considered routed.
Sweet.
Wait, no. It's a bayou.
I'll be made up.
Oh my god.
So how come Bayou's Assassin's coming in around later than me?
Strategy.
You're faster.
I'm a 70 tonner.
You roll there. It's much quicker than walking.
Yeah. It should be going off of the Lance Commander's strategy because the other Lance got sent in as reinforcement.
So the Excalibur and Azari and the Vulture would be coming in off of their own because they weren't coupled with a Lance. So they don't get a Lance Commander bonus. They just go off their own strategy rating. The wonderful joys of having strategy and or not a big mech.
Don't question it, Bam.
That's that's what I was questioning because I don't think I have any strategy and have a big man. So.
Your Lance Commander
after him. I thought you had a point or two.
Yeah, I mean it might have been rolled that way. That's true. I don't recall.
Be aware the bridges will not hold mechs.
Where are we deploying? On the north side or the east side?
Northeast, I thought.
Yeah, but north or east? Or are we just deploying in the corner?
I like the east. Where are they deploying? In the center?
Southwest.
Southwest.
And then our reinforcements are coming in from the east side.
Then probably deploy further more on the east side.
East
that way,
side. Okay.
As we make our way over and fight, they'll be closer to engage.
Yeah. Because our reinforcements are coming down on like round 3. There they are. Besides, it looked like we'll get better cover on the south side of town, and they'll be kind of in the open. That's if we can get to the tree line down there fast enough. We shall see.
When we were talking about that last night, I think we both miscommunicated a little bit back and forth because I thought it was going to be they could voluntarily burn an edge to bring the pilot back, not they were forced to.
Oh.
I mean, if that's the case, then I have a reason to build edge points.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want people to feel like, if they accidentally got a pilot killed, that they're going to be penalized for it. That's kind of lame.
Yeah.
No, so like, if you're like, oh shit, I got your pilot killed, hold on, let me burn a point of edge here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes a lot better.
I think it would be the same thing for the person if you were piloting your own mech and they died, you could burn a point of edge to bring them back. That would be fine.
That's an idea.
Yeah.
Chris, start building up a bunch of edge. And bam.
So it would also give rise to spending points on edge.
I just want to note that was the first pilot I've gotten killed.
I have only gotten one pilot killed too, and you guys make it sound like I've done it like 5 times.
Well,
You just blow up mechs a lot.
Yeah,
I've only
I'm
lost one mech.
Hey, you're taking the pressure off me. Before, I was the one that always blew up Max.
Yeah, we can only pick on Joker so much because he hasn't used a wrecking ball in a while to take his own
That's true.
skull
I
off.
have
So
none. That's talent. That's talent.
Oh.
So have you really only lost one mech, Crest?
Yeah, I've only lost the Axeman. I still have my original pilot and mech in HOS.
I thought you'd lost more mechs than that.
No. I don't know why everybody thinks I've done it so often.
You
might be thinking of Chen.
I've done it a lot in my own campaigns.
You know,
Chen has lost a lot of mechs, but I'm with Bam on this one. I think you've lost more than one.
I mean, you can think that. I know in my personal campaign, Saber has lost 4 mechs in the last week.
Sweet.
So, well,
I still can't kill Fernando, but he's lost 4 mechs.
Fernando has stuff to give.
Saber, you have the Fist of Taurus file. You can go look.
or
That's
my personal favorite is Howler's tried to kill and destroy multiple mechs, but has failed to do so.
It's just because he's a failure.
Wow.
And then there's poor Bayou who was just kind of minding his own business, and it's like, oh look, I have bombs for you.
Yeah, Bayou's lost the same pilot more than anyone else has lost any other pilots.
And that's all because Princess Spot wants to be a bitch.
Pretty much.
The one he deployed and got to move once, and then he got the shit bombed out of him.
Mm-hmm.
Some people she just picks as a favorite.
Oh, fuck.
It's like, oh, look.
Fuck.
Tesla's worthless anyway. Don't worry about it.
Yes, it is, and I'd really love to change it out. It's a piece of shit. The only reason why we still have it is because it's got a C3I built into it.
Well, the easiest way to change it out is to get it destroyed.
Well, no, I'll order more mechs. I was waiting till we finished the contract. I was going to order some more.
So who's destroying the Tesla now?
Because I would rather it still be where we can sell it.
Is that? Are you driving that kick, Crest?
Nope.
Okay.
I am not driving the Tesla.
I'd rather have it to where we can sell it so we can use that to recuperate some of the cost of whatever mech we buy.
The only mech I'm driving right now is my Stormcrow.
This is your first drop with that thing now, isn't it? Second?
Second.
How you liking it?
It's good. It's mean.
Plan Tech is always good.
I wish it had regular mediums instead of ER mediums, but you know.
Yeah, ER's a little hotter. But that Ultra AC-20, put it in Ultra mode.
And if it jams, we do have the option turned on to where you can unjam it.
Yes. We're using FOT rules.
This is going to be fun.
I actually seriously debated jumping back to the Viking for this drop, just so I could lay more fire down range.
Well, you'll have Dowler's Legacy, so.
Yeah.
And really, it's mostly tanks. We're not going to have a problem here.
So are they trying to go to the north or to the east?
Yes.
Looks like it looks like they're going more to the west.
I think they're all just trying to get behind cover.
I mean, they've only got one route through town, so.
Yeah, but the Pack Rat and the Savannah Master are heading north on the west side.
The Savannah Master is probably going up that way because the Savannah Master is a hovercraft and can't go through the trees.
Yeah, hover can't go through Forest Texas, period. Tracked and wheeled can go through light.
Which is why I was kind of confused when the Condor shot straight to the east.
Yeah, it's sitting in water right now.
Yeah.
It's because I'm baiting him over there.
There's 2 people streaming in the Mega Mech category on Twitch now. Yes!
I was wondering if you're going to be streaming to it.
Yeah, figured why not.
Let's go see if the other guy's more interesting.
He is.
Oh, he's. Interesting is a word.
Here comes the reinforcements. Time to murderate everything. Destroy. The hell? Oh, shit. Somebody deployed the flea all the way up there. Awesome.
Yeah. Because the Savannah is a 5.7 pilot and the Pack Rat is a 6.6. The Flea is going to go fuck him up.
I like this. Packrat's also transporting.
Yeah, he's transporting a Gauss platoon.
Oh, yeah, the Gauss platoon.
So if I can get an ammo crit on him and he kills the Gauss platoon.
Yeah, the other pack rat to the south is transporting the rifle platoon.
I think the Flea has the TMM available to avoid that.
Now, I'm just going to warn you guys right now. The enemy, if we string this all the way out to round 8, is going to have 2 rounds of air cover. So, just bear that in mind.
Bash would kill these guys better.
So I can deploy anywhere on the east. Where am I deploying?
Anywhere on the east.
Your choice on the east. I mean, you could deploy all the way in that bottom right corner if you want. Entirely up to you.
Of course, you know, this means war.
I agree, Mr. Lloyd. I agree with myself.
Hi, boys.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, Bam will be fine. He's got 2 clan mechs down there with him.
Well, he's causing them to run, so.
Everybody's leaving. Yeah.
They're all like, nope, fuck that.
Yeah. I thought I'd get some of them to like maybe turn around and say, "Oh, look at this over here." But it's like,
oh,
no.
They turned around all right.
Just not the direction you wanted. It's like Bayou and I were playing Mech Warrior 5 earlier, and we had like 2 tanks that were left to kill out of the enemy forces to finish the drop. One of them was a Scorpion. They started to come up over the hill, then turned around and went back down the hill.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
Both like, God damn it, crap.
Yeah, we're going to have to get stuck in the middle of them sooner than later, though. Even though that Pat and that Myrmidon back there are scary to look at. What's that Condor got on it? Ah, that's the one with the EC5. Okay.
My plan was to try to get rid of these 3 down here by the water so we could advance forward without having stuff on our back.
Yes, it's 2 vehicles and a mech. 20-ton mech.
Oh, the Fireball?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's not too scary. Is that one of them thick-ass, slow light mechs? Yeah, it is.
Thick.
It's like a light medium, or as I like to call that, a schmedium.
I guess it's time to get it stuck in, boys.
No, not that kind of 2 vehicles, 1 mech, Joe. You sick bastard.
It's a lot of wasted oil.
You know, I got to think of... Go ahead, Bayou.
I was going to say, what? Was it 2 vehicles, 1 oil pan?
Ugh. Well, I was sitting there thinking, some of them might be pulling around to the other side just because where the fleet deployed. They're like, oh, look, mech by itself.
Possibly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just based upon what happened whenever I deployed the Viking to the one side and you guys deployed on the other, everything started coming towards me.
Lucas got this, guys. Don't worry.
Sometimes
Here's
Princess
Johnny.
gives 0 fucks. Sometimes she baits you. You never know.
Oh, excellent.
I will say that Savannah Master's possibly going to be a pain in the ass just because they can move so fast.
It's all good.
Yeah, he's got to make a control check every single time, though.
So do I.
Bye, Condor. Bye, whatever
Ooh,
you were.
hello.
Fireball came up to play.
Hey, buddy.
Torso twist
That
and
was
shred that sucker.
Right? That thing's got no armor.
So it'll run
yeah,
away
so-
from an Excalibur and a Stormcrow. Well, I guess not.
Excalibur, Stormcrow,
Oh,
and
and the Walker's
Vulture.
too. Yeah.
Yes. Okay,
There's
you got up.
There's also going to be like no way to hit him because he's got a mod 4.
But you can kick the shit out of him.
I know, right? My
Well,
only
punch
hope
him.
is,
Punch him so you don't fall.
yeah, my only hope is a physical. There's no way I'm going to be able to shoot him. Although I don't know, maybe Chen's pilot's good.
I need 9s to hit that fireball. Jesus, how fast did he move?
But
10 to 17. Damn.
He ran 11.
If I hit him, it'll be a miracle. That's okay. My Gurkha's coming next turn. All hail the Gurkha.
Ugh. Sounds kind of gross.
All hail my Gherkin.
Why don't you keep your Gurkha to yourself, bro?
No.
This is an interesting BJ.
Actually, that
Yeah,
sounds like
yeah,
a
it
really
is.
good market to play into, Luscious. Build GPUs specifically designed for crypto mining.
They've done it before. They just ignored them because they're like, no, we're going to buy the normal ones because we can resell those.
Mm,
If the question is, would the crypto miners buy them? Because half the way they make their money is to resell the GPUs whenever they're done with them.
that's true. That's true.
Oh, nice immobilization, Bam.
Immobilize the condor.
Oh, he destroyed my searchlight. Bastard.
Damn
My
it.
searchlight.
Barely
No.
missed.
I love the
My
picture that
search.
somebody made of the assembly line of the searchlights going down the conveyor
Yeah,
belt.
yeah.
I was like, my God, it's our campaign all summed up into one picture.
Oh,
There
nice.
goes the Savannah Master. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
How'd you get him? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot.
He's at 8, rolls 11.
Beautiful
I can't
shot.
believe I missed both
I'm
those.
taking
with a
machine gun
fireball.
kill every time.
All right, Saber. Punch his dick in.
I don't think I'm going to hit him. I need 10s.
Well, you could at least go for the punch.
I'm going for it.
Okay.
But I need
Yeah,
10s.
just don't go for the kick.
I couldn't kick anyway.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Well, he's kind of
It's
standing
because-
behind me.
Yeah, the hex facing. He's actually twisted right now. 'cause he was
Oh,
facing
your
the
torso
other way.
twisted. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically gonna pimp slap him. I will hit you with
Best way
my
to do it
ring
with the
hand.
Black Knight. Best way to do it with the Black Knight.
Oh yeah. Oh, so while I have a chance, I wanted to let everybody know that coming up on the 10th of July, is it okay if I spill this now by
Yep.
you?
Go for it. Go for it.
On the how?
Right?
How?
I mean, It's like Mega Mech heard you guys talking about
I give up. I give up on life.
She was like, I can do something about that.
Anyway.
And she did.
On the 10th of this coming 10th of July, on Bayou's channel, he's going to be starting up his very own Mega Mech campaign. I'm so proud of him. And I'm going to be participating. It's going to be earlier in the day before mine on Saturdays.
Yeah. Nice.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm not going to say exactly, but it'll start somewhere between noon and 2. So.
And then I'm going to try to get in drops with him, with my pilot. I'm going to be playing Fraser Grease, who looks a lot like Forrest Gump. Got a whole lance of Jenners. I Travoltified the name Forrest Gump and came up with Fraser Grease from the mistake that he made at the Oscars. There's a name generator for it now. It's become a meme. Never mind. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so congratulations to Bayou for starting up his own campaign. I will pimp the shit out of that.
Yeah, that's sweet, man.
I've been wanting to try to. I mean, I love the BattleTech universe. You know, I've
We all
streamed
do.
WO, streamed Mech Warrior 5. And I mean, a lot of the guys that drop with me enjoy doing tabletop stuff to begin with. So I brought it up and they're like, yeah, sure. Okay. We'll do it.
Mech Warrior 5 will only go so far. So
yeah,
Mega Mech is the superior mech game. So you've chosen well.
You're going to hear that a lot from Saber. So
yeah, I know. Rep's going to be my unit commander.
Nice. You're going to be commanded 2 units.
Yep.
Must kind of make you feel like a god.
I asked him if he expected me to ask him about that. He goes, yeah. He goes, I knew it was coming.
Galleons are tractor wheeled.
They are
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're like a rectangle, then they're tracked. If they've got like a line with 3 dots under it, then they're wheeled. And if it's a line with 3 hashes under it, then they're hover. According to the mini map. Otherwise, you can just look at the tooltip.
Yeah, I still haven't fixed the mini map.
Oh. Fair enough.
Also, wouldn't be surprised if there was a hover version of the Galleon.
Oh yeah, I mean there's a wheeled version of the Condor.
Hey Saber,
You
want to see if I can get my guy killed for a couple minutes?
Sure.
All right.
Yes.
I'm getting yelled at. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right.
All right, I'm out.
Luscious is asking you, Bayou, are you going to let us play Op 4? These girls only want to play against AI. Now, Luscious, before I let Bayou respond, I already told you, like I told everybody else, when StratCon goes live on the stable branch and we swap back over to FOT, you guys are more than welcome to Op 4 your brains out.
Let me get used to running this thing first.
But Bayou's kind of new at running Mech HQ and Mega Mech, so be gentle.
Most of the people that we have playing have never played Mega Mech before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, most of the guys in the unit never have heard of Mega Mech, but never looked at it until the last couple of days.
You just shitting around?
I'll be your Op 4.
No, Luscious, I want
gentle.
you to be an Op 4 when StratCon hits stable.
The other thing was we had kind of held off on doing live Op 4 for a while because it was making matches take forever.
And now things are a little faster, so I don't mind doing it, especially on the smaller matches. Like if it's the really big base battles and stuff, I might give you like maybe 1 or 2 units to play with, but not like half the enemy force. I'll let Princess Bot deal with that. So Op 4 is not going to be like what we had before, where it's like, you get to play half the enemy team. No. You get to play some of the enemy team. That way it still keeps things kind of smooth and fast. But no, Luscious, you're more than welcome to opt for anytime. In fact, we're going to make it I believe we're going to make it a casual coin redeemable thing. So you can blow coins on playing opt for. I think we might do it to where you can blow, depending upon how many times you redeem it, every time you redeem it, you get like 1 or 2 units under your control out of the overall op4 force. So like if you want to do op4 with like 3 units and say each unit's 1,000 casual coins, you can dump 3 grand and, I want to take this mech, this tank, and this tank. You can do that. But it's a ways off until we get into stable 5.0. It's on the list of casual coin redemptions that we're toying around with, or I'm toying around with. But I am totally open to suggestions. Totally. He hasn't moved yet. Do you want to turn sync that Black Knight?
Trying to.
Okay.
Yeah, I already moved my other 2 units.
I'm going to block him in then. Oh, that won't block him in. Shit.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to make a piloting check.
Just trying to get that fireball to move first. He's kind of blocking me.
My hip actuator's fucked up, so I'm not going to be able to block him in. Okay, running bad, apparently.
Yeah, once you damage that hip actuator, it's going to make you do checks when you try to run.
Yeah, on 7s
Do
of all
anything.
things.
You get PSRs for sneezing.
Yeah, I know.
It's hilarious that Galleon had to run from by you and ran straight in front of Bam.
Probably still hasn't moved, has it?
He ran right in front of the guy that kicks for almost 30 damage.
Yeah, Bam also told me if I get a kill with one of his guys, you can give that XP to Fernando.
Oh, did he?
He did. Yeah, he'll verify it.
1 coin
But you
equals 2 BV. Okay, that's kind of splitting hairs there, Luscious. But I don't think we want to make it that exact. I'm sure that would work in another stream. Sadly, not here. There's also going to be a casual coin option, if I'm not mistaken, by at least, I believe, next version, if not version 49.4, or whenever Nick gets a chance to put it in, to where people will be able to spend casual coins to put in a random a negative modifier. It's just a random one. We had toyed with the idea of casual coins to pick a specific modifier of your choice, but we were afraid that that might get abused. And also, it will only be able to be redeemed, I think...
Oh, that little bastard.
What a dick.
1 to 3 times per drop. That way, it doesn't negative modifier us into the floor.
Hey, Bayou, can you move up to engage that fireball?
Yep, that's all I was doing.
Did that son of a bitch move behind me? Son,
He did.
He's kind of behind the legacy, too.
Well, if the Legacy twists, he can use most of his short-range weapons on it.
So we've got a lot of options in the works, Luscious. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Well, that poor galleon.
Get it.
And the fireball, apparently.
Fireball hurt itself, too.
Oh.
The Galleon ran there and got stunned.
Yeah, he took a corner too hard and slammed the tank into the side of a tree or something.
I mean,
Yeah, he saw the freaking sword at Wakazashi. He was like, fuck you, I'm out.
I feel so bad for him. I don't even feel like shooting him.
Just kick him instead.
Well, and that's the cool thing, Luscious. I'm all for entertaining any ideas that anybody has for interacting with the campaign. Like 100%. Damn, I can't hit shit with him from here. Nor him. I can hit shit with him. Okay, Bam's going after the galleon.
Oh, there's the galleon to the north.
Condor's messed up. Kind of want to hit that line holder. But I don't have the range. So, yeah, shooting at you instead.
Be aware the foot platoon Goss is deployed.
I'm going to make a run by with the Jenner. I think I got MGs on that thing.
Yeah,
oh, no.
MGs on the
Medium
flea.
lasers. Oh, you got MGs on the flea? Yeah, you'll wreck a foot platoon with the flea.
Yeah, I was avoiding the archer because he moved up again. So the flea is currently untargetable.
Nice. Dance and move, man.
So,
dance and move.
Oh, yeah. I got this. Because now that counts as 2 units instead of 1.
I mean, is that the assassin with the SRMs on it? Or am I thinking something
Yeah.
else?
Yeah, it's got
Oh, SRM 2, LRM 5.
SRM 2.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool. Okay. It's the all-comers assassin. Giggity. Oh. Shot him in the head.
With a machine gun, nonetheless.
You bastard. It's starting to agree with Saber about the headshots thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
Damn, that Rio just ate that Condor. Tap, tap.
You go back and play like 46. Anything in that strain. Rare headshots. Maybe once a contract.
Yeah.
Now it's like once every 3 rounds.
Although I will say they have turned up the searchlights being destroyed and lowered the headshots.
Oh, they said by the rules you only have to roll 7 or higher for it to hit the searchlight.
And searchlights,
always.
before we never really had searchlights to destroy because only like a handful of mechs had searchlights. Now all mechs have searchlights so that you can do night drops effectively. Which reminds me, if I didn't tell everybody this before, Rev has officially turned off the penalty to movement in night drops.
Nice.
Ooh, the galleon is crippled and withdrawing.
So the only thing
that
night
puts us
drops
at
will
what?
do is make it harder for you to shoot people. It will not slow down your unit.
We're halfway there, guys. That's 4 units down.
Already?
Well,
Galleon's withdrawing.
Yeah, the galleon's withdrawing.
dope.
The fleet took one out. And then the 2 down here by us.
Yep.
Granted, the galleon, I don't know if he can withdraw, but you can try.
Yeah. Nice. Fireball whiffed and banana peeled himself.
And we got initiative.
Let's go! Wait a minute, Saber, did you take over for Bam?
I did.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Gotta have a Mega Mech buddy.
Yeah. It's convenient being able to. I mean, everybody should be able to multi-box their client. I'm afraid too because I'm running so much software.
Well,
you guys good?
Bam also pays me to do this.
Oh,
for him.
does he? Oh, okay.
In free labor.
Free. Oh, it comes full circle, doesn't it?
I put him to work.
The big tanks.
My grindy video games.
Oh shit! I didn't know that pad's got Ultra AC10 on it.
Yep. But he's got a TMM of 1. Ooh, that archer's moving around. You can't pull the flea out in front of him like that.
Yeah, I gotta take it slow with the Tessin with him messed up so bad.
Yeah. We'll get you a better mech. Well,
Oh, it ain't my mech.
whoever's in that.
Okay.
An NPC, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get him a better mech. Maybe we'll put them in a Wakasashi too. What's the thing even got on it?
We get the Legacy a better shot here. Beep.
You know, we could start putting some NARC capable ammo into mechs.
Yeah.
Because he's got a NARC.
Because it's not launcher based, it's ammo based. We can just order NARC ammo.
Because, you know, that's just what I need. Somebody to get tagged with NARC somewhere that's in range of Hazari.
And then unleash hell. Yeah, it's funny. It's like the ammo is dependent upon whether it's Artemis, NARC, laser guided, you know, Artemis, whatever. But it's the difference between whether it's a clan launcher or an IS launcher, whether it has minimum range or not. So, which I suppose in the long run makes sense. Oh, there goes the Wakasashi. Oh, he's got his heat at 11. He's in kill mode. Kill mode activated.
And he's blocked off from the AC10 on the patent.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that vedette. Now I was wanting to. I don't think that Myrmidon's going to go for me. I'm hoping not. But we'll see.
So if we can block his fireball in to keep it from running, we can finish him off.
Well, you're the only target the Myrmidon can shoot at right now, so he's probably going to try. But you got a TMM of 4, so you should be all right. You need to institute attacks of opportunity in this game.
They do have them. It's called hidden unit.
No, I mean like like melee only attacks if something runs by you.
Oh, I don't know.
That would be hilarious. Really don't want to face tank a pet.
Oh, the assassin abandoned me.
I didn't know where else to go with it.
I barely moved mine just to try to block the fireball in so he couldn't run off.
I was trying to do a short jump and turn to where I was facing him, but it wouldn't let me.
You should have been able to just jump to the other side of him. Jump, pick the hex, and then hit the turn button and click to the hex you want to face.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me do that.
Little bastard.
The Cronus is still there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him off of Howler's mech. What's the thing? Because I don't want him to get behind him and blow the mech up.
I mean, he's only got 2 medium lasers and a machine gun. That Legacy has better armor than that, doesn't it?
Have you seen Howler's luck with ammo getting crit?
No, I haven't. So that's
So-
a valid point.
He's been crit in the back from a machine gun before. He also had a locust come running up behind him that tripped up because there was pavement there, fell over, critted its own ammo out, and ended up blowing up Howler's mech because his ammo tapped off from the locust blowing up.
Ooh, maybe I can pull that off. Yep. Nice.
What?
Seeing if I could turn left just far, torso twist left just far enough, I could, like, swing my left arm out with the 4 ER small lasers on it to hit the rifle platoon down at the bottom of the map. And I can.
Nice.
Can't hit anything with my torso mounted pulse laser, but whatever. Take what I can get.
I'm hoping that Archer doesn't turn around and fuck that flea over.
Ah, stupid pack rat. Yeah, Myrmidon shot at the Waxashi. Rio took some damage. Archer actually hit the flea. I'll be dipped.
If it does mobile, it's not going anywhere.
Patton's turret is locked. Patton loses a medium laser. Flea peppers the archer. Black Knight. This is down. Vulture goes after the fireball. Waxashi jams the turret on the vedette and immobilizes it. Legacy. Cronus stuns the pack rat. Yeah, I didn't do too much.
I got destroyed. Excalibur.
Ooh. Yep, there goes the pack rat. Excalibur got him. Oh, there goes Fireball.
Game over.
Legacy punched him in the head.
Get off of me!
Nice. 14 damage to the backside of that vedette. Jeez.
Bam's being a dick to Princess. Come on, Bam. You're better than that.
So is that all?
Let's see here. So that's 5 destroyed.
I have to destroy 8?
Yeah. And-
Around 8? 8 by 8?
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, we need a few
3 more. And they can be aircraft,
Well,
poor
I
aircraft
think-
too. But they're not. They haven't shown up
one
yet.
One is also crippled and withdrawing.
Oh,
that is right.
Then that would make 2 left.
And he's not going anywhere because he's pretty fucked.
This is kind of Saber music. Get that galleon.
Yeah, he's definitely not going anywhere after I'm done with him.
I think that line holder keeps backing off because he's shitting himself. He's like, nope, don't want to play with that.
I know this line.
Oh, not the brightest thing the patent could have done.
He just charged for it. Remember me.
Yeah, let's get closer to the thing that does 29 damage when it's hot.
And a locked turret.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I was like, hold on.
The joys of triple strength mimer.
Jeez.
But the question is which arrow is the turret? The one that's facing backwards? Towards the line holder?
No, that's Bam. Or that's the Excalibur.
So it used to show you which direction the turret was locked.
Yeah, I think it's locked in the direction of the tank. Otherwise, it'd be showing a red arrow.
Hello.
Okay.
Hey, Sin, what's up?
What a wonderful word. Hello.
What is up, my Sindar friend? How are you today?
Oh, now the line holder's moving up.
Wait, does he have 2 of them?
No.
It moved back on the last round. This round, it moved straight towards the night sky.
Ah.
I baited him up for the Gurkha to come fuck him over.
If you don't mind, let me finish off this video.
And Cronus is going after the foot platoon. Yeah, I don't know how useful the Tessen's going to be this drop. Sorry, guys.
It happens. Like I said, we'll replace it.
Are you going after that Gauss platoon with the flea?
Oh yeah.
Mm.
You know
Archer's
what?
gonna fuck me over, but that's all right.
We may end up relegating that to our fire support lance. And maybe we'll put another Wakazashi or something in this lance. Another medium. The lance that the Tessen's in. And then we'll just load the fire support lance down with narc capable ammo. I swear I can talk.
Really?
Oh, that Myrmidon's
Feeling a little
gonna be
out of
dead.
it, but I think I finally narrowed down what I can't eat anymore. It's down to white bread, buns, and or milk. You think maybe you're lactose intolerant? Ooh, Excalibur hurt himself. Hip and the lower leg. Welcome to the Broken Hip Club.
Oy vey.
So the assassin and Gurkha.
And the Gurkha. Damn, I thought I actually made that roll. No, I rolled a 2. Shit. He can't hit nothing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna mess up that pack rat. Squeezed. And fire. 4 ER smalls and a large pulse laser. I actually like that mech. It's a really good mech. I think it's the bread, well, buns. I usually stick to wheat, but I happen to get some white hamburger buns. Okay. I love white bread, personally. Actually, I take that back. White bread's good. I kill for Hawaiian bread. And potato bread is, like, my weakness. I'll eat that shit right out of the loaf. I don't care.
Yeah, he definitely couldn't have that because the sugar content in those is way higher.
Oh, yeah, huge. Huge. Yeah, and the carbs are real.
The wheat bread, I'm really picky on my wheat bread. The wheat bread that Jimmy John's has is actually really freaking good. I was surprised.
Wheat bread that they serve over at Subway isn't that bad, actually. It's actually pretty decent. It's more of a gummy wheat bread, though, so that might not be what you're after. But if you're looking for store brand, might I suggest wheat by a company called Thomas Bread.
I know that company because they also make English muffins that I buy all the time.
And bagels. Yep. Thomas makes really good bread products. Or anything by Red Mill. And they're based out of Portland, Oregon. But they make what was that stuff? Not glucose free. Fuck.
Gluten free.
Gluten free. They make a lot of gluten free products. And that also might be what you're allergic to.
Let's see, my grandma used to always buy, I think it was the Nature Harvest wheat bread. It's pretty good.
Mm. Also, I love wheat bread that has the whole grains in it, like the sunflower seeds and stuff. Those are pretty good.
You would probably really like Jimmy John's wheat bread then.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You eat Nature Harvest wheat? Oh, okay. I like wheat bread, just normally get wheat hamburger buns, which they happen to be out of, so I grabbed white. Well, that'll learn you. Man, why's that Patton got to be a dick? I mean, seriously.
Why does RNG got to be a dick? I missed up needing a 5.
Lionholder try to get back at me.
Constantly.
Oh, suck it, Pack Rat.
Kelling's dead.
Nice. Okay, so that's... We need to kill one more.
Nope. Vedette's dead too.
All right. By the way, Crash, you'll notice that you make 2 shots when in ultra mode. That's an option that we turned on. So
Yes,
instead of
it's
rolling
delicious.
for 2 separate hit locations with 1 shot, ultra mode allows you to fire the same weapon twice.
Which I prefer anyway, because that way if I miss the first one, I still have a chance to hit with the second.
That's why it says fires a second shot in ultra mode. Yeah, that's also the other thing too, is it allows you to get the second hit if the first one misses, or in this case, vice versa.
Oh my god.
What?
Scroll down to the Excalibur.
Legacy.
495 damage.
Vedette. Gauss Platoon's dead. Oh, I'm going. Rifle Platoon's dead. Did you nuke the... Oh, shit. You nuked the frickin' Vedette.
Hey, nobody's name was banned.
49 damage to the Wakizashi. That's gonna take a few... That's gonna take a few days to buff out.
It's just armor.
Hey, he stayed standing though.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God.
All right, you want to call Vic? You want me to call
Yes.
Vic? Okay.
And that's why I asked to let me finish that guy off.
Considering you were standing on top of a 500 damage point fireball, you're pretty lucky
Yeah.
you only absorbed 50 of it.
Yeah, I know.
Also, we are now... I figured it out. It's not a bug. It's an option now. So there's an option under the Victory Conditions tab for Megamech options that you can turn off. Otherwise, if you have it on, when you call victory in the middle of a round, it will literally bypass all of your turns until it hits the end phase. You can turn that off, and we have done so. So we can call victory at any time now. Ralphie got 2 kills. Chen got 1 kill. Crash got 1 kill. Howler got 2 kills. Lieutenant Payne got 1 kill. The fucking flea got 2 kills. What the hell? I feel bad for myself now.
My fleas are awesome.
No,
How do you
that I
think
got
I feel?
out-killed by a flea.
Mm-hmm.
It's because fleas are awesome.
My Gurkha's awesome. My mom says I'm awesome. Tess and Pilot took a point of damage. All right. Salvage. Savannah Master Condor Galleon. What's an off roll? You don't want a fireball. You just want to let it go.
We've still got what, one more fight after this?
At least, unless you recon into something else.
Okay, yeah, just let it go.
Okay. So that'll get us a victory point, which is an extra support point at least. Yeah, we've got 1 support point. Ooh, dope. All right, we got to wait for things to cycle. All units are back. My repair bay is going to look like a nightmare.
No, we've already found the main objective.
We did.
We were just going around looking for trouble.
We are. 4 parts. No one on your force is capable of acquiring parts because they're ordering bombs and other things.
Personnel market, please.
Okay. Regular mech warrior, admin command. They'd be able to order parts, but they're regular.
Yep.
You want me to buy them? Or hire
Sure,
them?
why not?
Boop, done. Rest of them are regular or green. So.
Okay. Did we ever get an aerospace tech, by the way? I know that one was
Yes.
green. I was just curious if we picked one
Yeah,
up.
I think we hired one. All right. things got ordered and parts got found. Your Eagle will be here in 6 days.
Cool.
They're still looking for the rest of the fast cams, though. All right. 5 missing, 5 unavailable. I still can't order parts.
Well, it hasn't found all the bombs yet, so.
Now I can order parts. All right, I cannot order Ultra AC-20 ammo because part rating level 5. Clan part for non-clan faction. Total part availability 5. Campaign availability 4.
How do we raise that up?
You can use a support point to buy 1 ton of it. And I'm not really sure how you raise campaign part availability. I think you just have to have people that have a better skill in order to acquire stuff, or you need more people to acquire stuff. I'm not really sure. Nick never really fully explained it, nor is it documented. So
It's all right. I'll just be careful with how much I'm using.
Little more liberal with it.
Actually, there is apparently documentation to it.
Oh, okay. So what do we need to do?
I've got to go digging into folders because it says one of the people asked the exact same question and Hammer responded, please see part availability section in the ATB rules of the docs folder.
Oh, dope. Yeah, that's the only thing that we can't buy right now.
Now, if we got any more admin staff we can pick up.
Yeah, I can look.
Might wanna...
Regular mech tech, regular mech warrior. Oh, shit. We got unmaintained units. Okay. So, just FYI, we have an Eagle. What do you want to do with it?
We're going to swap that pilot we got in the one aerospace over to the Eagle.
Okay.
And then we'll mothball the other one for now until we get another pilot.
Assign to unit as pilot Eagle. Done. I gotta put him in the TONE really quick. Remove from TONE, add unit. Boom. There you go. We go back to the hangar, take the thrush, and mothball that bad boy. There you go. Done.
Awesome.
So when you figure out how we can up our campaign availability, you let me know.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the document because folders have moved.
Otherwise, there's nothing I can really do about it. I mean, short of GMing it. Unresolved contacts on StretCon interface.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
All right.
Hidden force.
Never give me kill.
Hostile force detected. Convoy escort. Lovely. Escort the allied convoy across the map or route the attacking force. Coastal Seaport 35/35. Dusk dawn light rain calm no fog 1 reroll. Who we sending? We're getting a wasp and it's against we're escorting a Rock Otter Prospector mech, a Dig Lord mining mech, a Marco Explorer mech, and a Randolph support vehicle against a Manticore, a Drillson, a Maxim, a Myrmidon, a Hunter, a Warrior Attack Helicopter, a Scarabus 9T, an SRM carrier, and a Rifle Foot Platoon. Yeah,
and it is.
Bam, you got 2
it is
kills.
like the logistical people and stuff that we're needing.
Just logistical people.
Yeah.
Each skill rating is 1 level in availability, and your unit rating impacts, and so does the current contract.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Well, we cleared this one out, and then we'll have another support point, I do believe, and we can use that to get you another ton of ammo.
I ain't worried about it. I still got a bunch of lasers.
It says preserve convoy units to receive 1 support point per surviving unit. Unless you destroy half of the enemy force, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you take out 5 of them and you win, even if they don't escape. So I kind of need to know who's going.
All right.
Or you just say, fuck them.
Well, I was just saying, what does Command Lance look like right now? Is Fernando back out of the
yeah, Fernando's
mid-bay?
good. The Excalibur's kind of dinged up, though. It's missing a left leg.
Oof.
Yep.
Looks like we're gonna have to send Battle Lance.
You're going to send the Battle Lance. Okay. Battle Lance with the Wakasashi, the Black Knight, the Tessin, and the Ryokan. Committed. Done. Now you can send the Aerotech for free.
Saber, you feel like running the Aerotech?
We got
or
bombs.
anybody else that's capable?
We got BAMs. I don't know what kind of bombs we got. Let me look.
Bring that shit. We got fast cams, and we got more fast cams.
Yeah, we got.
And we got some fast cams.
We got large fuel air bombs, and we've got fast cams and small fuel air bombs. Wow, he sounds excited.
Crash likes fast cams.
All right. So anybody that wants to run that, I'll let you all decide between the people that can run it, who's taking it, and we'll send it.
What's the leadership score on the Battle Lance?
Crash loves fast cams when he's up against a bunch of freaking tanks.
Chen's leadership skill is 1, so yes, he can deploy 1 squadron of Aerotech for free. But we don't have a squadron. We have 1 Aerotech fighter, so that's going to have to do.
Looks like the Tessin's still got some issues.
Yeah, Tessin's still goobered a little bit. It's missing a right leg. So maybe we shouldn't send the Battle Lance?
Maybe not.
Okay.
Which leaves Striker Lance.
I'm gonna have to deploy him from the TONE. Yeah, Striker Lance could go.
Command could go. I mean, it's just a leg. You can mech without a leg.
What the
Who needs a
hell?
leg?
It's giving me a convoy escort. What?
I saw that convoy escort, convoy attack.
Yeah.
Can
we attack the convoy?
Pirate the convoy.
No, I don't believe so. I think we're
I don't
supposed
think
to
we're
escort.
supposed to. Yeah.
Well, what's the other mission
Well-
that we have right now?
Well, you should ask yourself is what would
that's
the
it.
Lord
I
of Blake
fixed it.
do?
I'm pretty sure that's it anyway.
Not the one that popped up, the other one that was already there.
With the
The
Lord
hostile
of
data
Blake.
center.
That was that one that we found that a little bit back. That's basically the last fight. We were trying to go see if we could get more salvage and crap.
Right.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that a convoy attack?
What, the hostile data center?
Yeah.
No. It's the objective. All right. Is that all you're sending is the Striker Lance?
I guess we're gonna potentially send reinforcements. Do we want to send reinforcements, guys?
You got the tool recon lances. You have the skirmish lance. Yeah, but command and battle lance are a little goobered at the moment. You can partially send those, but they'll show up as individual reinforcements.
Yeah, I was thinking if we do that, that way Saber can run his pilot, send him if he wants to go.
Heck yeah, Fernando wants to go.
Okay.
I'll go in the Mad Dog. I'm assuming you want.
Yep. No, I'm down.
Fernando, you're going to be at turn 7. Yeah. No, you're going to be at turn 5. Because you get an extra -2 off for campaign difficulty.
We still good with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Sweat. Who else is going?
Azari is going. Yogermunder's going. Bayou.
Siggy. Anybody else?
What's that put us at 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do one more.
And you want it?
I'm already going because I'm in Striker Lance.
Bam can't because his
Excalibur's Ralphie's
screwed up.
caliber is
All right.
messed up.
Then yeah, throw the Stormcrow in if he's not going to be able to take his
All right.
Excalibur.
Okay. I think you're good. You only get 1 neg mod off this for those. So edit. What negative modifier should we give them, chat? Let's do
Pull a fake card.
Do what?
Pull a card.
Oh. I don't know if the card's gonna help. You know, or we can just do a random modifier. Good,
They put
bad,
the random ones in
indifferent,
already?
doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll just still pull a card for it. Fuck it.
That's what I was going to ask. Was it automatically going to put one in there for sending the extra units?
No, not if you manually reinforce from the TONE.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's why I got to do it manually.
Well, there's only 8 of them, right? So you could roll a D8.
I don't have a D8 on me.
Are you? Oh my god.
-2 nerd points.
I'll just pick something. Let's see here.
Dropship. Put the dropship
No, I'm
in.
not putting a dropship in this one.
Come on. Put it in.
There.
I-
Nope,
I-
already got it. Pirates.
Okay, I was going to say, I just went to an online die roller and got a 6.
Okay, pirates, yeah. Unidentified ground forces have been detected approaching the area. Done. Okay. You have 3 rerolls. You have Coastal, Seaport, 35 by 35, Dusk Dawn, Light, Rain, Calm, No Fog.
I would prefer to get rid of that light rain, because won't that eventually turn to mud?
Yep. It takes a while, though.
If we're escorting a convoy, Coastal is going to suck. Depending on the map.
Clear. Tornado F1 through F3.
Oh, God, no.
Nice.
Clear Calm.
Okay, let's... Yeah, okay.
You have 1 reroll remaining.
If we re-roll the terrain, it's not going to change the weather, is it?
No.
No.
Okay, let's re-roll the terrain.
Coastal or
Sure.
Seaport? Terrain or map, basically.
Terrain will change both. Map will only change the type of map.
Yeah, let's do the terrain.
Nope. Stayed the same.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Hopefully we
There's
get a good
also
map then.
8,606 of unknown hostiles in the area.
I think it'll be fine.
I'm okay with that.
The last
They'll go both
few,
ways.
the last few coastals we've had weren't very coastal.
Oh, but
The
by
last one we played sucked.
by the way, Saber, we noticed an option in there where we could have potentially drop ships showing up. Do we want to turn that on and try to salvage a drop ship?
You're not going to be able to.
I mean,
You're like, well, I mean,
legitimately
Oh.
doing it, I don't. know if it's going to be possible because the cost of a drop ship compared to the
Oh no, I was
you're
planning
able to salvage.
I was planning on taking the contract hit.
I mean, go
The
for
only-
it, man.
The only way I've been able to
Campaign.
drop a dropship is to go through the armor, and the structural integrity kills it out. I'm not saying it's not possible, but probable is a big word there.
Yeah. I remember we had one where there was a leopard that was on the enemy team and it crashed into the woods, but it was down
Oh,
for
no.
the rest of the match.
The dropship starts landed. The only ones that I've had where the dropship didn't start landed is when it was an allied dropship, and it'll, because it's part of its deployment is the actual landing.
Okay, so the lowest I can make these guys is round 2. So everybody's coming in. All the reinforcements are coming on in round 2. Don't know how that happened. Just live in the fact that it works.
Okay.
Because we're awesome.
What are the pirates bringing? Rhino, a Shrek, a Demolisher, a Wasp, a Vedette, a Griffin, and a Centurion B?
Oh.
LB-10,
B?
LRM-10, medium laser, medium pulse. That's weird-ass mech.
That LB's gonna suck.
Yeah, it is.
Do they come in hidden?
No. At least I don't think they do. I'll check here. I gotta give them piratey colors. Black Inferno. There we go. No, they don't come in until round 10, though. This is slow as fuck. All right, lobby's up.
Let's try to finish this up before round 10.
Yep. Well, I have a feeling hopefully we'll get them across the board before round 10. All right, put yourself on team 1 east.
Are we going north-south or east-west?
I think we're going east-west.
Well, I really hope that convoy deploys in a good spot. Because that map sucks if they don't.
Be careful with your ammo, Crest. We can't buy you any more Ultra 20 yet.
It's all right. I got feet and lasers. I'm good.
So, what did you get on your map preview? Because mine looked like it was all swamp.
I haven't looked yet.
Oh, it changed to swamp now. It wasn't that way before.
Is BAM dropping?
He might be muted again. Is he muted?
No.
Yes.
No? Okay. Fair enough. Who doesn't have a mech? Nobody? Okay, cool. Open season on picks, I guess. Try to keep the liaison alive.
I'll take the legacy.
Okay.
Let's see.
You really like that green color, don't you?
I do.
I guess I'll
Pops.
take the assassin.
Okay. I got a Wasp and a Jenna.
Sounds like you got a.
I'll take the Wasp.
I was gonna say, sounds like you got a Wasp and a Jenner.
Okay. My map. Nah, it's got a river in the corner, some town in the middle.
That's what mine looks like.
All right, we outton both forces. We also out BV them handily, so this should be a milk run. for us. Not to mention wherever the freaking pirates are going to show up, but that could be anywhere. So. So what's going on in chat?
Oh, I don't know.
They're doing good things with things along the original backers. They get their money back. They're getting more corporate backing. I'm hoping they don't have a bad model. I don't know how it's out there.
We're just discussing Pantheon and the fact that they're taking forever.
Oh.
It's the hip thing to do now.
Oh, Co's streaming Pantheon?
Co is one of their main streamers. They're letting him test shit.
Oh, yeah, this looks a little different.
It's all swamp.
Yeah. It's a lot different than what they showed.
Well, the river's in the right spot.
I watch him occasionally, but his stream gets old after a while. It's like it's the same stuff every single time.
I just don't like the fact that he turns into a whiny twat when his stream picks on him about something.
You didn't see him when he was playing MWO.
No, I didn't.
Probably a good thing.
What are you talking about?
Co Carnage.
Mr. Carnage.
No, one more time.
I mean, if you're supposed to be sitting there promoting a game and they're letting you play the game with the devs when nobody else can play, you don't sit there and whine about stupid shit.
I don't know. I used to hang out with Co along with a couple other streamers, and he's, from what I've dealt with him on offline, he's a really nice guy.
I mean, he is. But it's like, when it comes to somebody's stream, like, I totally get it if somebody were to say the same thing about this stream. It's like, you see the same thing. It's just like there's something that feels repetitive about a stream over time, unless you change up things.
It got to the point where I was watching the Pantheon dev streams and had to turn them off because I couldn't listen to him whine anymore. It was awesome.
So you wouldn't enjoy one of Phil's streams about him talking about MechWarrior Online or MechWarrior 5?
Who's Phil?
Wow. NG Phil?
Yep, never watched him. I think I turned one of his streams on one day and it lasted about 5 minutes.
He made the comment today that he's starting to distance himself from MWO.
I'm like Jesse Pinkman.
Feels like
bitch.
Those in authority or those in charge won't give Darren and Matt the backup they need to do the job properly.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Interesting.
Oh my god. And I'm stuck.
And this is why I hate coastal maps.
And I'm stuck.
I tried to get rid of it. It just didn't work.
Worst drop ever.
Man, I'd kill for an F4 tornado right now.
Oh.
Right. Except we'd lose all of our people we're escorting.
Oh, screw them.
Including 3 of the 4 stuck things.
Hey, it's their fault.
Actually, we would have lost 2, I think.
Well, I guess we have 3 mechs in that tank, so we would have only lost the 1.
You're going to escort him through what? We're going to escort him through that tornado over there. Are you crazy? Yes.
At least in a tornado, they would have gotten across the map. Just not in their preferred method.
Since then, I'm going to miss my hot tub streamers that they finally banned, though. Wait, so they make a channel list specifically dedicated to those kind of streams, and now they're banning them? Sounds like a little Twitch bait and switch.
Oh, they're debating on whether or not to do the ASMR? Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah, that's softcore porn. You're looking. Oh.
Yeah, we all know what it is.
Oh.
Okay, don't pretend. Don't pretend you haven't found it on Pornhub. Okay.
Yeah.
Can't hit crap.
No, I can't shoot anything.
Those hover tanks are going to be a problem.
Yeah, escorting is going to be a problem since they're going to get stuck every other hacks. We're just going to have to kill half of them.
So we only have to save half of them, correct?
No, we only have to. No, we can.
We can kill half the enemy force and then we win.
Yes.
Okay.
Here, I'll go over it. 50% of them have to reach the far edge of the map. We get 1 support point per surviving unit. Or we can schwack 50% of the OP4.
So yes,
so 5 units.
Take 2 losses of the escort. Or of the convoy, right?
Yeah, so we can lose 2 of them before we lose. If we lose 3, we're boned. Oh, if we lose the liaison, we're boned. If that wasp dies, we lose a victory point.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's not so much that we lose, like I call victory and we're done. We have multiple objectives, but each objective can give you a victory point and each objective can take away a victory point. So you could do all of this shit and it equates, you know, mathematicals back down to 0 victory points for doing all that work.
As long as we have 1 at the end, we win.
Yep.
I'm just trying to make sure I can buy ammo, man. I don't care about the rest of it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I could give a shit less about the convoy.
I know they banned a couple. Let me look. They finally banned Amaranth.
I don't believe it.
Nope.
That's money right there. Are you kidding me?
It came up on the Twitch bans on Twitter.
That won't stand for very long.
No way, dude.
They'll unban her. Watch.
Unless the executive, well, you know, never mind. I won't say this on your live.
They won't tell her why, and her question was she's not doing anything different than what she's been doing before. So what's changed? Which I mean is a valid. And if it wasn't an issue before, why is it suddenly an issue?
Somebody at Twitch grew a fucking backbone.
Yeah, maybe the people in charge changed.
And they went, well, that's obviously pornographic. What the hell are the rest of you talking about? Somebody finally went, come on, really?
They hired somebody at Twitch corporate that isn't a frat boy.
Or a moron. But whatever. I have my little corner of the internet. I don't bother Twitch. They don't bother me. Yet.
Hey man, just stream on YouTube.
Well, I could. But
Facebook. They're starting to get up there.
Not
man.
like
They're
I'm doing this for the cash.
Features and all that.
Not like I'm doing this for the money, so doesn't really matter where I stream, to be frankly honest. It's just I've been on Twitch the longest, so never underestimate the power of morons. Oh, I don't, Rusty. I honestly don't. I mean, if Warhammer 40k has proven anything, you get enough. You put enough orcs in a room together, they can create something extraordinary out of like thin air. With their like green psychic wog powers, morons kind of work the same way.
Well,
you rub a bunch of morons together, they'll eventually make a static charge.
Calling orcs stupid, bro?
Yes.
What you got against orcs, bro?
They're orcs, and
you know fucking Shrek is an orc.
No, Shrek is an ogre.
Shrek is an ogre.
Same thing.
What do you got? Something against ogres?
No, I'm asking you. You're the one that doesn't like the big green dudes.
What?
That's racist.
All
bro.
orcs gotta
That's
be
racist.
green now?
That's racist, bro.
What about D&D orcs, huh?
I think, aren't they also green in the book?
Some of them are green, some of them are tan. You get some
Kind
of
of
them
a
are
rusty brown color.
some are pink. If I'm not mistaken, I think you got the problem with orcs, okay?
You're the one who verbally admitted to having a problem with orcs.
No, I just denoted their intelligence level. I'm just.
I think that falls under the category.
Okay, can we drop this
having a
farce? It's
problem.
way too fucking hilarious to continue to discuss. Oh my god, I can't keep a straight face.
That's racist.
I was just actually that brings up a really good point. I was about to tell Sundari, I'm like, why does your bread gotta be white? Huh? Me and Kemi do that shit all the time around the house. We'll hear like we'll be listening to like the TV or something like that, and it'd be like, and Timmy whitewash the fence, and be like, why's it gotta be whitewash? Like
always Timmy's fault.
Yeah.
Hey, bye. Check your DMs.
I was like, wait, it's my turn to move again? Damn it.
Shrek is an ogre, you moron. Orc and ogre. Jeez, get your imaginary monsters in correct
Man, they're
categories.
the same thing. They're the same thing.
Couldn't it be brownwashed? I know, right, Rusty? Damn.
Holy crap, that's a lot of rolls. Only made 4 of them.
Of course, if I was being serious, I would be told that I'm marginalizing a serious issue in today's society, and to that I would say, yeah, I don't care. I just made myself laugh, and that's all I really care about. So. What is with all of the damn piloting roles?
We have to make one for every hex we go through.
I
we're in a
hate
freaking swamp.
I hate swamp so bad. Can't we just
I
drop
mean, if
a
you
bunch
wanna-
of fuel air bombs on top of it and cook it into a nice crust to walk on? Yeah, exactly, Sin. I don't care what color your skin is. You're probably still an asshole.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can hit that Drillson. Dope. Blip, blip, blip. Oh, well, I can't hit him with the right arms. I can hit him with the left arms. I'll take it. I'm stuck, Daddy. Blip. Fire. 11s to hit that Drillson. Wow. Hauling ass in the swamp water. Wait a minute. Oh, it's a hover tank. Damn it.
It looks like it's got streaks, so.
Out of all the times I thought being in a hover tank was a bad thing.
Large pulse 4 SRM2 streaks.
Apparently, hover tank plus swamp equals good. Because you can't get stuck. Either that or it's like the modifier to get stuck is a lot lower. Rusty said marginalization is my friend. Well, I always believe in the power of comedy. I mean, even if it's dark comedy, you know, laughter is I wouldn't say it's the best medicine. I mean, let's be honest, medicine is actually the best medicine. But laughter helps. Especially when I was going through a really dark time after my mom passed away. So now we just make really bad cancer jokes. Bone cancer jokes, to be specific. Why is the Drillson got to shoot at me? Oh, it's because I'm stuck.
The Drillson's now immobile, so
So he's sunk into swamp waters. Okay, I missed with everything. Missed with everything. Legacy drilled the Drillson. And the assassin missed with everything. And the Gurkha's still standing. Hooray.
Mainly because his legs are stuck in mud and he can't fall over. but yes.
Probably. This drop sucks.
yeah. After we're not looking for trouble anymore, we're just gonna go kill the bad guys.
Yeah, I have a
You know,
feeling.
it's a drop sucking, right?
Do what?
So you know how to fix the drop sucking, right?
Oh yeah, just manually cheat. Just GM
I was
cheat
gonna
it.
say, if you just close Megamech and then you go back and save the roll for Coastal, then we can redo the drop without the swamp.
Jeez. You're terrible.
I never claimed to be a good person.
Woo, and I'm stuck. And I'm stuck. Well, hopefully I'm getting the legacy some better shots downrange. Like, I can't move, but I'm closer to the bad guy. Just fucking shoot him, man. Anyway, I don't want to harp too much on real world or political stuff, but yeah, I try not to take any of that stuff too seriously. If it's seriously at all. Life's too short. And to be frankly honest, I'm like pumped up to the gills right now because not only am I leaving town, but the general area where we're visiting, Kemi's already pointed out like 3-4 game stores, hobby shops nearby that she said, "Oh yeah, no, we can stop by there." And I'm like, "Can we pick up a toy while we're there?" Like, sure. I'll be like, "I'm so happy right now." It's like going to Toys R Us and getting a G.I. Joe or something. I'm that childish right now. So we were thinking about picking up like a board game or two while we're out of town. So we can play it while we're there. Oh, so that reminds me, I have to take Dresden Files with me because we still have to beat the last freaking book.
What the helling about by you?
What you just sent me.
Yeah, I still have not been able to figure out what the hell is going on in that GIF.
I'm confused, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'll just post.
Don't worry, we both are.
Okay.
So it's not...
I'll just post the link to that Reddit thread in the WTF.
Okay. Yeah, but me and Kemi at one point we played through every single book that comes with the base set for Dresden Files cooperative card game, and we beat every single one except for the last book.
Yeah, I can explain that gift for you guys. It's fucking Russia. That's just a normal day in Russia.
Donna, please, Crest.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
What? I don't understand it. Why?
I mean, the drunk guy is the best part of the whole thing.
The guy falling out of the cart. Oh, jeez. And if I wasn't stuck, I'd be able to shoot that damn Drillson with my ER smalls. But no, the game's like, haha, and taunting me with it. And
Interesting. Get Drillson with the large.
yeah, I can still shoot him with the large. They're just plowing the
I'm-
crap out of my Gurkha, though. They're
He's
plowing
probably
my
gonna die.
Gurkha.
Oh,
Ugh.
Drillson's down. Also, would anybody think if I was that I was a lesser man if I just called victory on this fucking map?
Not really, because this is like a
I would.
whole midnight mud map almost.
I mean, I know we could pull it off, but it's just trying to get the freaking escorts across it. It's like a...
Well, I don't think it's going to be a matter of getting the escorts across. I think it's going to be a matter of killing half the enemies.
Oh, yeah, I mean, if we just slaughter all of them, then they got nothing to worry about.
So, do you just want me to call Vic? Anybody?
I'm fine with that if everybody else is.
Everybody else
I'm
fine
cool.
with that?
Considering how much we outton them and out BB them, yeah, we're good.
Okay. And the pirates aren't planning on showing up anytime soon, so... Alright, we'll just call Vic. Fuck it. Joker, that's cheating! Shut up!
Cares.
If you don't want to see cheating, play your own game.
Behold
What are you, a dev?
my barren field where I grow my fucks. I totally screwed up that line, didn't I? I did. It's okay.
Behold the field in which I grow thy fucks. As you can see, it is barren.
It's a disability, and I've come to learn to live with it. The swamp was cheating? Exactly, Stank. The swamp was cheating. Princess Bot always cheats.
I agree.
So. Okay, we're just gonna say they all made it. We preserved, and let's just say we forced withdrawal on them too, because, well,
They're either going to be forced to withdraw or dead. One or the other.
yeah. All right. Victory. Thank you for allowing us to just bypass that, everybody. I appreciate that. All right. How's our campaign state looking? We're at 5 support points and 1 victory point. Yeehaw!
Get some ammo for that Stormcrow, please.
Huh?
Get some ammo for that Stormcrow, please.
Oh, are we at campaign? Oh. Yes. Yes.
The whole thing's like, we can use that to get ammo for the Stormcrow.
Well, technically, we're not able to do that until next version, but I'm kind of allowing you to just... I'm basically jamming it and allowing you guys to do it.
Emulating the future feature.
Sure. Blip.
And if you would, keep an eye on the personal market for more
Yep.
logistics people.
I'm on it. Admin regular?
I prefer to get one a little better, but
Okay. Vet mech warrior in a night sky. Vet mech warrior in a battlehawk. Weapon specialist LRM5, tactics 1, all weather on the night sky, and then the battlehawk has pain resistance and some like it hot.
Pick up the one that's in the Battlehawk.
What's that? What's the battlehawk? 30-tonner with 3 medium pulse, AMS, and a streak 2. Interesting. Okay, so you want the one in the Battlehawk? Done. Oh, we have unmaintained units.
We just hired a person.
Yeah, we did. Actually, do we have a leftover lance we can throw them in?
I think we got a lance with like 1 or 2 people in it. Unless we filled that out. We might have filled that out.
No, all of our lances are full currently.
Now, what we might do is, do we have any 4.5s that we could replace?
Yes. Recon Lance 4.5s.
Oh, perfect.
We got 2 Pixie 4.5 pilots. Probably Adara McHale because she doesn't have tactics. Do you want to put our new pilot in the Pixie or leave them in the Battlehawk?
We're gonna put them into Pixie. Do me a favor, instead of sacking them, delete them, because one of those people in the Recon Lance was the one that brought the Stormcrow.
Oh, it doesn't matter. They're not tied to the units. We turn that off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I can sack them all day. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I forgot you turned it off.
Mm-hmm. All right, so.
And if anybody out there want to be like, well, that's cheating, we're freaking word of Blake. They don't get fired. They get a bullet.
What?
Hold on. Oh, it was Evangeline. Okay. Change rank. Make her a sergeant. Assigned to unit as pilot of Pixie. Go back to the TO&E and add unit. Blip, done. And then, let me guess, mothball the Battlehawk?
Correct.
Mothballing the Battlehawk. There you go. How's the repair bay looking? Oh, we gotta put parts on. Yeah, we're doing ×4, so we're gonna have too much trouble putting those back on. Yes! Alright, Excalibur and the Tessin are back in order.
Nice. Because that's what I needed before we moved on the data center.
Cool. Alright. Another hostile force detected, unfortunately. Irregular forces. No!
Oh, God. Oh, this is the infantry's. Ooh.
So, we don't have to touch the regular forces. We can just go hit the data center and call contract complete, but I don't know if we have unresolved scenarios if it's going to be okay with that. The most we'll lose from the irregular forces scenario is if we don't do it, we lose 1 VP.
And how many VP are we sitting on?
1.
What
infantry is in the drop?
Attached allies, a Stalker 4P, primary op-4s of Det, 2 SRM carriers, and a Brutus assault tank. Infantry, jump platoon, Gauss field gunners, motorized platoon rifle, jump platoon laser, field gunners AC-10, field gunners Gauss number 2, foot platoon flamer, and jump platoon machine gun. Op-4 regulars are a Rockhound, a forestry mech, a mash truck, a dig lord, heavy battle mech recovery vehicle, an Emperor 1A, a flatbed truck, and a militia mech.
The Emperor is the only thing that really scares me on there.
5.7
platoons will fuck you up.
It's a 5.7 too. And it is Flatlands, Dust Bowl, 25 by 45 daylight, ice storm, calm, no fog.
Chris, what do you think? Because I'm thinking maybe reroll the ice storm at the same time. I don't know what that ice storm will do to the infantry.
Or we say fuck these guys and go
Should
hit the
freeze
data
them.
center and bug out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not going to get anything from this drop that you want, so it's kind of pointless
Yeah.
to take the damage.
Yeah, we'll just go for the data center.
And we've got 5 support points, so it's not like we can. Well, no, technically we have 3. So we can deploy 3 reinforcements absolutely free of charge with no neg mod.
Yeah, I was going to deploy all 3 main lances.
Okay, so who's being deployed as the main battle lance or the main lance? The drop lance.
Command lance will always try to spearhead the last mission.
Okay. Who's going next?
Battle lance and then striker lance.
Commit, battle lance, manage scenario, and then striker lance. Anything else? Aerotech, anything?
I think that'll be sufficient. I don't know if the aerotech will be good in the ice storm.
Well, now that you've got lances deployed, you can actually see what you're up against if you want to decide on aerotech after.
Let's see here. Lyran Alliance base turrets, enemy. Dual medium laser turret, triple medium laser turret, single SRM-6 turret. Primary op-4 is an MRM carrier, an LRM carrier, a Brutus assault tank with LRMs, a Rommel, a Jenner, another Jenner, a Hunter light support tank, and an Orion MDC.
Oh.
The Draconis version of the Orion M.
Interesting.
Command Lance will be deploying east. Battle and Striker Lance will be deploying west as reinforcements. Heavy urban, city dense, 40 by 20 daylight, torrential downpour, calm, no fog, 2 rerolls remaining. You know the drill about taking over hostile facilities. So 75%, blah blah blah.
Fucking him up.
I'm thinking the torrential downpour might need to be rerolled.
Okay.
Did you say MRM carrier?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, I know. Saber's like, can we have one of those?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Well, we were going to be looking at doing tanks, but I wanted to get my leadership up first, so we weren't getting penalties.
And as Nick already said, even if we re-roll the city stuff, it's still going to give us city stuff.
Yeah, it's just a matter of whether it's going to be dense or not.
Yeah. I mean, we can try to re-roll it if you really want to.
Yeah, I mean, might as well take a shot.
Just re-roll heavy urban, see if we get lucky.
Yeah, sure, why not?
You can get light, yeah.
Light urban town ruin. Deal.
Outstanding.
Nice.
Dope.
I'm going to AFK for just a minute. I'll be right back.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
Yo! Who was that? Buy it with the host.
I meant to do it at the beginning, but I forgot to hit the enter button. Oops.
The most casual host ever. I gotta look at the briefing room. Okay, so our regular forces happens on the 20th, and the data center happens on the 16th. So technically, we can take out the objective and bug off planet before they even know what hit them. I am all for this. Because fuck these guys.
Regular forces get to our camp.
Like, where'd they go?
The hell are they? Well, let's go back to base. Guys, why is there a smoking crater here?
Yeah, they're basically militia, planetary militia forces supporting the guys we've been fighting the entire time. Okay, Deploy round 2. Beautiful. That's for the difficulty adjustment. Otherwise, everybody would have deployed on round 4. Damn, we're just bringing everybody.
Should be a very quick drop.
I'm hoping.
That's my hope.
Their MRM carrier isn't slaved to anything. Very, very nice.
And that just, I don't know. It just feels right. We found the last objectives. March on it in force. Since we got the support points to do that.
I'm gonna connect the Tessin and the Gurkha to the Legacy. The Avatar, we don't have a C3 master, so I can't hook into anything. Lobby's up. Everybody please join. This will probably be the last drop for the night. What did Jace Think say? Wouldn't it be cool if you could use the Battletech game to resolve the combat? Oh, for like having pretty graphics and stuff? Yeah, I guess so. A lot of people that use Megamech as a way to simulate tabletop Battletech wouldn't really like it. But I suppose if you left it as an option, then yeah. The only downside is that not all the mechs that show up in Megamech or Mech HQ are available in something like the Battletech game. The units in Battletech are extremely limited, as opposed to where Megamech has all of them. So, all right. Let me hand out uniques here. Bayou. Chin Red. Crest. Fernando. And everything else up for grabs.
I'll take the Legacy.
The Avatar.
Surprised we didn't bring the Aerotech.
I'll take the Avatar.
I figured I'd save the bombs for later.
Fair enough. Maybe get another Aerotech pilot.
I'll take the BK.
The what?
The Black Knight.
Oh.
The Burger King.
The Burger King. Oh, with the resum!
Oh my god, give that man a Whopper.
Oh, yeah! And thank you for the continued support, Oak. I appreciate it. I still got a Jenna, a Tessin, and an Assassin. Hopefully I won't break the hip off the Tessin. That's part of the reason why the Tessin and the Excalibur were missing a leg. It's because they had to rip the leg off to fix the actuator, or the hip actuator in it.
Give me the Jen.
Do what?
Buy you one of the Jenner.
The Jenna. Okay. I got a Tessin and an Assassin.
I'll take the Assassin.
You'll take the Assassin.
Yes, please.
Okay. Anybody want a Tessin? Probably not.
I mean, you guys are already connected, so
yeah, I know.
It'd be a shame to take you away.
That's true. I can kind of spread them out to give you the Legacy better shots.
Right?
Yeah. All right. Everybody put yourself on Team 1 East. Please keep in mind that if you have reinforcement mechs, they will be coming in from the opposite side of the deployment zone of the map. So the main force, the command lance will be coming in on the east. The reinforcements will be coming in from the west on turn 2. Slightly mobile turret. Thank you for the follow. I love your name, by the way. So does that make you an annihilator? Ah! 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 Okay, little Battletech humor there. Sorry, I couldn't help it. What, an Annihilator is a slightly mobile turret.
That's true. It is true.
It only goes 38.
There's a lot of assault mechs that are like that, though.
Oh, come on, Crash. damn it.
They're not clan mechs, though.
Oh, you said I
It's
prefer
clan
my
mechs.
dire whales, but that's nice too. You and Saber like share a spirit animal.
It is though.
You share a spirit animal on that one. Saber likes dire whales too.
I'm
Very
more
much.
preferential to the stone rhino.
We're all secretly clanners here. Well, some of us. I wouldn't say all of us.
If you're not, you're lame.
What?
The IS is lame.
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 I was just wondering if I should get Megamech and check it out, and Twitch magically recommends me someone streaming Megamech.
How about that?
Awesome.
It's like they know.
Yes, because the only thing you'll lose out of Megamech is time. Megamech is absolutely free. And all of its subsequent software is free.
You know, now that I'm sitting here looking at it, this with how small this map is, I don't know if the aerospace would have been good for much more than doing a single run with the fast cams, and that was it.
That's true, and there's a lot of rubble already on the table.
Usually what they're for. I mean, you generally don't get more than one bombing run out of them anyway.
Contrary to popular belief, Aerotech is not designed only for fuel airs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look at all that rubble. Looks like you guys have already been there. Okay.
Right.
God damn it.
So, back in the 30s, 40s, FOT stomped this area.
Yes. They're still economically trying to recover from the battle.
Mm-hmm.
We left something behind to recover.
Ah! Hey, come on. Second Chance is aptly named. After we... Oh, my God. After we leveled half of one of their capital cities.
2 words: scorched earth.
It worked, didn't it?
It was effective.
FOT nuked half of downtown. It was super effective.
So we deploying right in the middle, or where do you want to deploy?
I don't know.
Entirely up to you. I don't really care. As long as we kill the bastards and get it over with.
Yep, 75%
That's a lot of
of our
MRMs.
core.
That MRM carrier has 3 MRM 30s on it.
Oh, shit.
Mhm.
That's a lot of MRMs.
It's a 4.6 too.
It's an MWO awesome walking around.
We's gonna die? No. Okay, we've got banned Excalibur. We're good.
Just be glad that Rev's bringing his so he can oblique attacker the crap out of that, and you guys can stay behind the buildings.
Yeah, I need him to oblique attacker the fuck out of the MRM carrier and the LRM carrier. Can you do that for me, Rev?
We'll see what can happen.
I don't want to
On the
get my
first turn,
Gurkha. I don't
both
want
of
to get
them.
my tiny little Gurkha bit off fighting those things.
He's very proud of
Well,
his
don't stick it to Gurkha where it don't belong.
Well,
Ah, crap, they beat us on initiative.
so 3,
All right,
8.
nice.
So we got to take out. So there's 11 units. What's 75% of 11? 8.
8.
So yeah, it'd be 8. So yeah, we got to nuke 8 units. Doesn't matter if they're turrets or primary.
Make the Orion one of them. It's a decent mech.
What, the Draconis Combine Orion?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's because the Drax made it. It's a DC Orion.
It carries its own NARC capable ammo, along with its own NARC.
Yep.
That's nice.
Yeah, Sindar's like 8-ish. Well, it'd be like more like 7 and change. So we just call it 8. Well, all these carriers have paper armor, don't they? Yes. Which is what we're betting on. We're also hoping that the Avatar gets a lucky shot with the light Gauss rifle he's mounted on there. But we're not going to be able to send in the majority of our force, which is partially melee heavy, until our range boys get up there and nuke the heavy hitting shit.
Well, the nice thing is the Orion and the Jenner and the other Jenner and all that crap, they're still going to be over on the left side there, right where our reinforcements are coming in.
I mean, I can.
Yes. Yes, they are.
I just kind of wish that we hadn't got this Mad Dog. At least part of me is, because then I would have still been into Viking. It would have made this much easier.
Tanks and Mega Mech are a lot hardier than in the video games, but still weaker than mechs. Yes.
Oh, I forgot to change my camo. I'm in noob green. Dang it.
Neb. You're nib. Oh no, tanks can be scary as shit in Battletech if ignored.
Ones.
Yeah, like carriers. Saladin assault tanks are scary as shit because they mount AC-20s, and then have you ever seen a like World War II German Hetzer? That's basically what a Saladin is, except that cannon in the front is an AC-20.
That Rommel is an AC-20.
Oh,
and there's
yeah.
There's things scarier than that. There's things scarier than the freaking Demolishers and Shreks.
Oh yeah, the Demolishers are freaking frightening. 2 AC-20s on the turret. That thing firing both of those at the same time should rip the turret off the damn tank.
Oh, it's the reason thing's 100 tons to begin with.
Yeah, I know, right? Now, if it was mounting like dual heavy gauze, then I'd be like, no.
I wouldn't be surprised if there is a tank that mounts a heavy gauze, at least one.
The question is would it be susceptible to the same rules for if you move a mech?
I got one of turrets.
RNG's being a dick to me tonight.
Ooh, nice shot. Took out the building.
Yep, SRM-6 turrets down.
Nice. All right, SRM turrets down. That's one. Only 7 more to go. Let's get it done, boys. Let's get off this dirt ball.
Then there's also the Alicorn. That's a triple gauze tank.
Pretty sure that medium turret's pretty much dead too.
I mean, the crew's dead, so
it's
yeah.
dead. So that's a freebie. Oh no, and I brought down another building.
I'm honestly not sure, turret. I'm not super familiar with all the rules. I'm more of a lore nerd from the novels.
I believe heavy gauze rifles can only be mounted in mech torsos. Yeah, I have no idea. All I know is that you can't move in the movement phase and fire a heavy gauze in the weapon phase without incurring a pilot skill roll. Because if you failing that, a mech can fall over just from shooting it and moving in the same round.
But it depends on the mech. Like, like a rifleman or a Jaeger mech can probably mount a Gauss rifle or a heavy Gauss on the arm because they're built to just mount big ballistics as their arms. But something that actually has like a shoulder and elbow actuator, that might not be able to handle it.
Well, it'd be like the Highlander mounts a regular Gauss rifle, but that's like what the Highlander's a 45, 50 ton mech.
Highlander's a lot heavier.
Oh
than
no,
that.
not the Highlander, Hollander. Hollander.
Oh.
I'm thinking of wrong mech.
Right.
Sorry.
I was coughing in
So
disbelief.
the Hollander is like a 45, 50 ton mech with a Gauss rifle on it. So it's roughly the same principle still applies. But that is also torso mounted. So Sarna says heavy Gauss rifle rip off mech arms. Can be mounted only in torsos.
And A Hollander is 35 tons, by the way.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, it's a light mix. I was like, I could have swore it was a light because whenever PGI was doing that whole little poll, well, the unofficial poll for what mix people wanted in the light category, the Hollander was in there.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Ook said heavy gauze rifles can be put on vehicles. Okay, good to know.
The MRM carrier did not move.
Nope. He knows what's up.
Ook
He wants you to walk near him.
See it Brutus up there too.
Ook says you can usually only mount a heavy gauze rifle in a torso due to crit space. Arms don't have enough crit slots for a heavy gauze rifle.
She's really trying to pack those things behind the cover over there.
Mm-hmm.
She wants us to walk into her.
Yeah, now I'm kind of wishing we did bring the aerospace because that would have been so easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a CF-14 and a CF-16 building. Shoot them.
All right, Mr. Legacy, I've kind of spread out the network to kind of get better shots.
You're a little bit closer to that Brutus.
Oh, I plan on it.
Right,
Sig doesn't give a shit. He's like, bonsai.
I'm hoping I have a good enough death mod or void and all that.
Joker, you got a Rommel staring at you.
I'm well aware of that. Thank you for pointing that shit out. I also have a def mod of 4, so hopefully I will be fine unless he gets a lucky shot.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a 3.5.
Ah, fuck. Now you tell me. Okay, he is a 3.5.
Oh, shit.
God damn.
That ain't shit.
DC tanks. How's the network work? Ook. Yeah, there you go. Ask Ook. He's like the virtual, rulebook.
He's a human TRO.
Yeah, he's
How you tell what your
TRO.
death mod is again?
TMM.
Yeah, when you hover over yourself, it'll say jumped whatever, TMM or ran whatever, walked whatever.
Yeah, it stands for target movement modifier.
And under your heat on the pop-ups, jump 7, TMM 4.
So the enemy gets a +4 to his target number in order to hit you, on top of range and his gunnery skill.
Mm-hmm.
So, say for example, if the LRM carrier was shooting LRMs at you, he has a gunnery of 5. So 5 plus your 4 plus, let's call it short range with the LRMs. Short range is +0, plus how fast he moved, which he flanked, so he's automatically at an extra +1 because of that. So he's looking at 10s to hit you from there on 2 6-sided dice.
Okay.
So he has roughly a 1 in 6 chance of hitting you within per LRM. Somebody say
Purple
it.
Shaw, come in.
Somebody say it. I know somebody's going to say it. Nerd. I get it.
Fuck is Corporal Shaw?
Okay.
Corporal Shaw. Come in, please.
Which one are you, Corporal Shaw?
That would be Joker.
Ah.
Joker is Corporal Shaw.
Who, Mike Gurka?
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. Hallister shot. Weapon you're firing has to be in range, though. You can't fire at EC-20 at 20 range due to C3, even if you have... Yeah, so it's if they're in range still. Shit. Left that on. So, was the Legacy in range with the LRMs to shoot at the Rommel?
It better be.
Okay.
It's in range without the Gurkha, yeah.
Distance 13. I'm just not moving him, so I'll have a better chance to hit.
Oh yeah,
if
he's
I
in
move him
range.
closer.
Which means he'll be in short range, since the Gurkha is within short range of him. Actually, you might get penalized for short range. I don't really know how that works.
I don't know. I would assume it would take the better of the two.
Yeah. The 2 units in the C3I network will be able to fire at the Rommel at range 3 as long as they can see the target. The northern unit might not have line of sight due to trees, though. Yeah, so the Legacy shooting at the Rommel would count it as minimum range. Would he get penalized? Would the Legacy get penalized, Ook, for minimum range penalty? Since I'm 3 hexes away. No minimum penalties. Ooh. I like that. You get it if it was min range from the firing unit. Yes. I got that. Why is it taking so long for Fernando to move? No, I'm just fucking with
I'm
you.
moving this assassin, and he has very bad PSRs.
So the Rommel screwed itself up.
Oh, so did the Black Knight. Well, not that bad. Spot overrides your range calc. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, the Legacy only needs 4s for the Rommel.
But that's a minimum, or that's a medium. Yeah, we'll shoot him. Go, go, Gurkha.
Permission to use AC-20, sir.
Go for it.
Yeah, we're going to be able to buy that shit at some point, hopefully, soon.
Oh, nice. The MRM carrier went up.
Oh, wow. The
Or
LRM
at least
carrier
somebody hit
missed
the building.
all of his shots at Bayou.
I was hoping that would be the case.
Okay, yeah,
Uh-oh.
so he needed 11s. So if you look at the details, he has a gunnery 5. He ran, apparently. The LRM carrier went at flank speed. You moved 7 to 9 hexes, so that added another +3. And then since you jumped, that's another +1. So I was one off because I had no idea you jumped. So
the hunter tagged me a little bit.
Would have been 10. It was 11. My math was still about right.
Damn, I didn't realize you all were shooting at the MRM carrier too. I would have picked a different target for the Mad Dog.
Black Knight got hit. Oh, by the Rommel.
all right.
That stings.
He's a heavy.
I know. That still stings, though. Oh, but the Black Knight gave it back just as good. Shit. Avatar shooting at buildings. Legacy just lighting up the Rommel. Boom! Yeah, buddy. Excalibur lighting up the carrier and immobilizing it. Very nice. I missed most of my shots. Yeah. Oh, X-Wing got the carrier and the carrier exploded.
Nice.
Taking 2 buildings with it.
Seem to have a knack for tapping things off in this campaign.
I know, right? It's like FOT reincarnated.
It's like
No! God, please, no! No!
it's like a superpower or something.
No!
Don't stand on anything, anybody.
Yeah,
I
man.
might blow.
Physical combat is a deadly business. Well, that carrier like bulldoze two buildings in the process. Shit.
Hey, Saber, I don't think we're going to be salvaging that carrier.
No, he's gone.
3 units down. 5 more to go.
He's a crater. And all 3 of the turrets are down.
Oh.
Nice.
Crew dead. Okay, so that's 3 plus the 2. Oh, only 3 units left to kill. Turrets still count as part of the main off 4.
Nice.
Ook said, fun times, get a Wabi C3 enabled LRM carrier. Oh, we planned on it.
It's on my list.
A whole Lance, like a whole 4 LRM carrier Lance with C3.
Trust me, if the game would support it, I would be a smart aleck and put a Lance of freaking Revenants.
And then I'd hook well, I don't know. Then you'd hook the entire Lance of LRM carriers up to the Gurkha?
No, we would hook it up to the Tessin. It's got narcs.
Oh, yeah, the Tessin does have narcs. And then load the LRM carriers with narc-capable LRM ammo. Yeesh. Now, is that regular C3 Ook, or is that C3I?
C3I has a limit of 6. The regular C3 is 12 if
and
you've got
3
enough master
masters.
units.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just daisy chain the master C3s. Gotcha.
That was actually one of the rules I was reading about a couple days ago, trying to figure out how they all work, because I wanted to play with those more. We've got the tech available. I want to make use of it.
Are you going after the Brutus or the LRM carrier?
I'm trying to argue which one I want to move first. I can go after the Brutus.
I would probably move the Tessin first, because both those have moved.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. And the Tessin
fell.
Tessin hit a fucking rubble pile and fell over, hitting himself in the head. Lovely.
You're still pointed the right direction, so you're good.
I'm wondering if I have
Who's in
enough
the-
movement to get up, though.
Who's in the avatar?
Saber.
Yeah, he's not getting up. Shit. Shit! Shit, fuck,
I
hell,
was
crap.
planning on going for the LRM carrier.
Okay.
Way back in FOT early days, I suggested a player campaign to be testing C3 tech after first getting a hold of a Raven. Oh, yeah.
Excellent that Orion.
Are you going to get right behind the Orion?
I mean, you can if you'd like. You got a sword. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
just keep in mind the Jenner has not moved.
Well, neither is the Rio either.
The assassin.
Yeah, I don't know I don't think... No, the Legacy's not close enough to nuke that LRM carrier. But, oh, you're talking about Saber's avatar around the corner. Gotcha.
You say the Rio can get within 2 hexes of the LRM carrier. Oh, that Jenner turned to face the Axeman? Nice.
Yeah,
that's
with
interesting.
a def mod of 3 though.
Yeah, but that means he's not facing us.
That's true, unless he flips arms. That's about it. Just get right behind the. Oh, okay.
Dude, I want that Orion. We gotta take it out.
Oh, that's true.
Well, I mean, I don't want it, but
Yeah.
This Jenner might not survive either.
Sorry, guys.
Let's
Tessin's just
cautious.
got bad luck when I pilot it.
It's you. It's the Tessin.
No, I'm pretty sure it's me.
No, it's the Tessin.
Yeah, you're not the only one that's fallen in it. Are you going to try to take the LRM carrier out with the Avatar, or are you going for the Brutus Saber?
Yeah, I'm going for the LRM carrier.
Okay.
I am as well.
Yeah, the Excalibur can see him from there too.
So I'm trying to decide whether I want to shoot at the Brutus, the Orion, or what.
yeah, we think we got the Orion.
The Tessin has so much tonnage that you guys don't use. Tag without guided LRMs, Narc without Narc homing ammo. Yeah, we're planning on getting rid of it anyway, Ook. It was a starter mech.
It's actually going to end up going into a fire support lance with NARC capable ammo. Is the plan?
Yeah, we already know. But right now it's kind of a filler mech because it mounts an ERPPC and a medium pulse laser.
Oh, did I? Oh, demon over here. Shit. So,
Oh, that fucking carrier
Sound-
tried to shoot me.
Someone fucked up.
Oh shit. Oh, the Brutus shot at the Avatar. Oh, the Hunter shot at the Avatar.
Excellent.
Oh, the fucking Brutus shot at the Tessin. I would have too, to be frankly honest. Oh, and there goes the LRM carrier. Boom. Very nice shot. Gurkha at the Orion. Black Knight at the Orion. Waksashi at the Brutus, stunned him. Ryokin. Ah, missed both the Ultra AC-20
Yeah,
shots.
that's bullshit.
Yeah. LRM carrier. Jenner at the carrier. Mad Dog at the Jenner. Ooh, nice hit. Gyroed and ripped off his SRM4 and 2 medium lasers.
Yeah, he's not going nowhere.
Yeah, no, he is definitely not going anywhere. His left arm's gone too. And he got engine and gyroed again.
Different Jenner.
Oh. Yeah, Ryan fell over though. Good hits.
Stab that motherfucker in the face.
And
all 3 of them are on their ass.
I think I'm okay.
They don't have a standing unit. And the one that isn't able to stand is stunned.
Damn. Okay, so the carrier's gone.
It's just the Brutus, the Jenner, the Orion, and the other Jenner.
Yeah, we only need to nuke 2 more guys.
Oh, and the Hunter. I forgot about the Hunter because he's just kind of sitting there chilling.
Probably scared of his damn mind. Ah, no crit. Damn. Wow. Bayou did 22 damage to the Brutus. Holy shit. That was from a kick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Big ass foot.
I didn't realize the sword did. Oh no, the sword does less damage. than
14.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Sword does
that's what I was
less.
just looking at.
The sword does less damage. You just don't have to worry about falling over.
Yeah, it's true.
Got Shaquille O'Neal feet over there, size 18s, man.
Hell
And
yeah.
if I remember right, the sword's actually got a bonus to hit.
Yeah, it looks like TSM, bitches.
He only needed a 3 to hit with his foot, though. So
Yep.
Oh no, Ook, Bam's Executioner is worse. On a kick, it does 29. We've seen him curb stomp like medium tanks in one shot. Just
When your foot's
pop.
that big, it's the opposite. When you're throwing the barn door at the bullet.
3, 6. Yeah, 2 more units, we win. Since all the turrets are decrewed.
Jenner tried to get up, fell back over.
And those crew dead turrets actually count towards our victory to being able to keep the data center for our employer. Like the video games, you don't get a bonus against tanks.
So if anybody needs to turn sync, I pretty much know where I'm going with the vulture. So
Yeah, I'm not worried about where the Brutus is going.
Yeah, they're still stunned for another round.
Yep. Which means he can move, he just can't shoot.
Oh, I only need a 3 to DFA that Jenner.
fine.
It's not too bad.
Just better hope it doesn't stack pull on you.
Either way. Because I think I'm just going to run up to it and smack in the back with an axe. Big ol' axe to the back.
Let me axe that ass.
You could charge it.
Good.
Nah.
Oh, the
there
other
goes the
generator failed.
Oh, okay. One unit left.
That was the other one that got gyroed and engine hit.
This dude in.
that's fucked up.
His name
Do
is
not kill them.
Do it.
Ruth bin
No.
Jalil.
Do not shoot the pilot.
Nope. You can capture them. Please do not kill them.
Man, that pilot's got a gun.
If it shoots at you, then you can shoot it.
Yeah, if they
What if
try to shoot at you with the auto rifle, then you have full permission to open fire.
what
You're
if
not
I
fireless, fired upon.
attempt to capture it, but I accidentally kick it?
Oh, Bruce. That's right, Bruce didn't move. Okay.
I will take you out of whatever unit. I'll take you out of the Avatar because you're in the Avatar. No, you're in the Axeman, aren't you?
See, this
Yeah, you can take me out of the Avatar.
Saber is the reason why in Battletech there's a thing called the Ares Accords. Okay? He's the sole reason behind the Ares Accords.
Hey, man. There's nothing more fun than punting a pilot.
Turning it into a red football like mist.
Mech techs appreciate it when they have to hose it off your foot.
You tell
when
your
get
commanding
back.
officer, it was just like, sorry, I tried to pick him up with my foot, but my foot went too fast. What are you doing?
Maybe I could just kick him up to the cockpit like a hacky sack, but he just kind of splattered.
Shit.
My targeting is off because my foot placement just ended up right on top of him. Smushed.
Ain't that a bitch?
But seriously, please don't kill the pilot.
I'm not going to kill him.
Because I really do want to be able to leave that option on so we
But-
can recover our pilots.
Should try to block these guys. This Orion in.
Oh, you little fucker.
I'm in the perfect spot. I can sit here all day.
Right?
Well,
Yeah.
depends when
Easy
he's going
jump
to
onto
move.
that pilot.
Yeah.
You little fucker.
That Black Knight just moved down one.
All right, I'm going to
No,
careful
no, he-
stand this dude.
Might be able to back out, but
Bing.
He's up.
Tessen's up.
it'll hinder his movement.
Oh, speaking of rubble, anybody heard is there any good news coming out of the Miami-Dade rescue attempts?
I haven't heard anything
I
else.
haven't heard anything else. Supposedly, it's like
it's-
still over 100 people are missing. Ugh, it's terrible.
But it's been so long. I don't, unless it collapsed and they survived and they were in the kitchen where they could get to food. I don't know how they'd survive.
Yeah, I mean, well, they did say that there was one individual from like another incident that's happened where they survived for 17 days. I mean, but that's like, I mean, trying to apply that kind of logic across the board be very difficult.
Well, yeah, I mean, and that's you might get 1 or 2 people that way, right? But for over 100, and that small of a space, yeah.
Oh, by the way, Saber said, Ook says, Ares Convention summarized. Don't touch jump ships or we're all screwed. And while you're at it, don't use nukes or bioweapons. But then again, Wobbies break all the Ares rules eventually.
Yeah, there we go.
So,
What's the point of playing Megamech if you can't do stuff like that?
We should kill all the jump ships except ours.
I agree.
Right? And then we
need a jump ship.
Of the galaxy.
Pirate a jump ship.
oh, the Jenner just went whatever.
They tried to get up,
lost a leg.
Popped a leg off.
That's outstanding.
Oh, wow, the
Poor
Orion
guy.
popped a leg off, too. I'll be dipped.
Oh, he's so fucked.
He's so mad.
Wow, it's like he's stumbling away as we're all just beating on him. It's kind of brutal, actually. I like it. Very wobby. Praise Blake. The Avatar can't hit the Brutus, by the way. So I guess I'll go for this little hunter.
That's what I was actually going to shoot at, was the hunter, but he moved behind that building after I did, so I couldn't shoot him.
What a dick.
I know.
Is there a way to aim for a shot without getting it pulled up automatically?
Wrong button. Shit.
Feel bad.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
What? Is there a button for what?
Brutus. Is there a way to aim a shot without having it pop up automatically because it's prone?
You take severe
Like-
penalty
like
to
if
hit,
you-
though.
I'm okay
Close
with
the
that.
window.
I think if you right-click with the context menu, it'll allow you to aim, but
It's just
No, it doesn't give me the option. That's okay. It's only forced to hit, so maybe I'll actually hit him this time, and hopefully not tap his ammo off.
Did it give you a called shot window, like when you first clicked on him?
No,
Okay.
I was just hoping there was a way I could force it.
oh, the Wobbies were responsible for wiping the Sang bloodline? Yeah. I had a feeling I'd say I'm kind of torn because I love Clan Ghost Bear, but Wobby just sounds fun. So
See, I'm
So
kind of.
was it the clans that actually eventually defeated the Wobbies?
They definitely helped because it was made to look like part of Clan Wolverine was in the Wobbies.
there's 2 Sang survivors and they're in quarantine. Oh, because of the bioweapons? Yeah. I'm not familiar with that microscopic kind of lore, just the overall Battletech lore. Alright, good. The Orion's just getting peppered. Engine.
I missed on a 3.
Gyro.
Why, RNG?
Brutus is still surviving. Jenner is dead.
I like my PP. I like my shots. So
Still
my
surviving.
PPC needs 8, rolls 9 on my LRM 20.
And the
Needs
Orion's
9,
dead.
rolls 8.
We can call victory if you want.
No, let me do the. Let's go through our melees first.
We can go through one more round and that's it.
No,
'Cause if we go to do the-
melee come after the weapon range or weapon face.
Yeah, we can still call.
Yeah,
Vic
we
this
can
round.
still
It's fine.
we can still call
Okay.
Vic this turn or this round.
Yeah, that's right.
I am not kicking the pilot. I'm attempting to pick up the pilot.
So is the axeman.
Please do not pick the pilot up with your axe. I know it may seem like a fun challenge.
Ever see this? Ever see
I
these
mean-
guys bounce a golf ball off a golf club?
I need 8s to hit it with the axe. So, I mean, I feel like hitting yes is a real just leave it to fate.
No.
You're not trying
I'm
to go
probably
for
gonna
par.
miss.
You're not going for par. Just pick him up. Pick
'Cause
up,
that's
cut in
exactly-
half semantics.
That's exactly what I was picturing him, was him just swinging the axe like a golf club.
Let's sin on this one. It's semantics, right?
I'm pretty sure I clicked the pick up button. I don't know what happened.
There's no pick
I'm
up.
sorry.
button.
In my first language, hatchet is spelled the same as pickup. Sorry.
That poor hunter is probably terrified right now.
It's just a simple chip shot.
Birdie!
All my friends are either dead or clutched in the fist of a mech.
Jeez, you
What-
4 turns? How
What's
hard
gonna
did you hit him?
Damn, I bogeyed.
Damn, dude.
So don't die.
Should have kicked him.
All right, calling back. Boop. That was
Shocking.
that was a pretty
Back.
I'm just going to apologize now for the damage to the Black Knight.
that was a pretty straightforward drop.
It wasn't anything intentional.
All right, Ralphie got a kill. Fernando got a kill. Crast got a kill. Howler got 2 more kills.
Would have been.
Damn. Damn, that legacy. Ooh.
It wasn't intentional, and you weren't really being reckless. So, I mean, no harm, no foul. You weren't doing it on purpose.
Yes,
Oh, I know. I'm not worried about that. I just hate having to repair Chen's mech all the time.
Well, we got to repair everything. Okay. Jenner's inoperable. The Orion MDC is inoperable.
Ooh.
That's about it, really.
Let's see. We're way below on salvage, so pick up the Orion.
You got it. Oh, that puts us 3% over.
Damn.
Yeah. Might as well ransom everything else for cash since it's the last drop.
Yeah.
It gets us
How
up
did
to
Brutus
26%.
escape?
Failed again.
What happens if you unclick the escaped Brutus? Because there's no way he was leaving.
Oh no, he could still
Very
drive. He
slow.
just couldn't fire. Bayou kept ringing his
Done.
bell over and
For
over.
like 18 turns.
Yeah. If that stacks up, he was stunned for probably a good at least 10 to 12 turns.
Which turrets had the crew
The
dead?
lasers.
Just the lasers.
Yeah, the SRM died.
Still not
but
enough.
The lasers were okay.
We needed to save all 3 turrets. Oh well. Otherwise we
Man.
got VPs for everything else. So,
Tried. Not really, but you know,
boop.
shit happens.
It still says we need to locate, engage and defeat hostile forces.
Oh shit, son.
I guess
I
we
can
do have to
fix
go deal
that
with
problem.
Let's engage the hostile forces.
I don't know what
Where are
hostile forces. I don't know what you're talking
they
about.
there? The ones the game is telling you
I don't know what you're talking about.
have to have. See, that's why it's still red.
No, it's because we have 0 victory points because it's bugged. So technically we did finish the drop or the contract. They're called bugs, Saber.
I think HQ disagrees with you.
They're bugs. I swear to God, they're bugs.
can't blame it on bugs, Joker.
I can blame everything on bugs, damn it.
Okay, so personnel, do we have any more admin?
Yes, green.
Ugh.
Nice.
One guy
I do
with a
see.
chimera.
Ooh, hello.
Wow.
Yeah.
Icarus 1X pilot with Sandblaster MRM 20.
Hey,
Three, not too bad.
what's on that mech?
The Icarus? It's a 40-tonner with large laser, small laser, 2 machine guns, 2 SRM4s. Has extended torso twist, difficult to maintain, obsolete, and poor performance because it went extinct in 2520.
Our League era. A true Comstarian. Comstafarian? Yeah.
Give me a second.
Center and training.
Shall I advance or what?
Yeah, just advance.
Oh, I gotta close out the contract. Duh. Might be wise.
You want to order the ammo for the Ryokan first?
If we got any support points left.
There was 3.
Yeah, I can order 1 more ton. According to the math.
Okay.
Cannot complete mission there that has pending scenarios. What?
You broke it.
So we do still have to find the hostile force floating around. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to recon this shit in the meantime. Where do you want to recon?
5-1.
5-1?
Yep.
Grabbing food. Be back in a moment.
Hostile force detected. Shit. Convoy attack. Prevent 50% of the convoy units from crossing the far edge of the map. We're attacking a enemy convoy.
Remember the convoy attack that it showed earlier?
Yep, that was it.
There it is.
And so, main lance is the recon lance. Layer in primary op 4 is a Vedette, Myrmidon, Vedette, Rommel, Ostrak, Rommel, High Scout, Drone Carrier. Shit. How many?
Nice.
Is that 3 Rommels? Fuck.
Rommel.
Enemy convoy is a SRM, hover SRM APC, an Estevez MBT anti-aircraft tank. Estevez. A construction mech and a laser foot platoon. Coastal River Huge. 35 by 25. Daylight clear, calm, no fog. 1 reroll. Or we can send more people. As it currently sits right now, the Avatar is low on ammo and the Stormcrow is low on ammo.
Okay, so we need to order ammo for the Avatar.
Oh. The Avatar's got ammo on order. It's in transit right now.
Gotcha.
You want me to just order a bunch more light gauze while we're here?
Yeah.
I think that's it. Yeah, light gauze rifle ammo. How many do you want to buy?
Probably like 5 or 6 for now, so we don't overload our people.
Okay. Boop. It has been ordered. When's that drop? Pending 3. Oh, same day. Shit. So we need to figure out who we're sending as reinforcements. We can pretty much send anything. The Avatar, like I said, is going to be low. And otherwise, the Avatar and the Stormcrow were fine to deploy. We're not going to do this drop tonight, obviously, because I have to work in the morning.
Yeah. I'm honestly not sure. Shit. Well, let's send a battle lance.
Manage scenario, sending battle lance. Oh, that's right. I forgot to add the, you're right. I'm sorry. Repair bay, parts acquisition. Wait a minute. When did we get... Oh, because he's deployed. Okay, never mind. That's fine. Sorry, everybody. My brain. My brain.
Oh, he's just not back yet. That's why.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, no, it's because I haven't deployed. He's in the battle lance. It's fine. I mean, if you want to get technical, all I gotta do is this. Boop. Now he's got all of his ammo. You want to send any others, or do you want me to check?
Let's see. Let's send our aerospace unit.
Really?
Yeah.
They got that anti-air. Oh, God.
Nice.
Who do they got for anti-air?
Oh, the Estevez. It's a anti-air MBT. I have no idea what's on it.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that thing at all.
Edit unit. AC2s. Looks like it's rocking machine gun and 2 AC2s.
I think it'll be fine.
Okay. I guess we'll still deploy it. What do you want it armed with bombs?
Who's gonna be flying that?
Well, it's gonna be not until next week. So
yeah. Okay. Who would be planning on flying it next week?
Either Saber, Chen, or Crashed. Unless somebody else learns how to fly in the meantime.
Because I'm assuming we're probably gonna be. Let's see. How many bombs can it carry?
It's a 75 tonner. So it's 5 tons per bomb.
That's a lot of bombs.
So 15. Unless they're large fuel air bombs. Large fuel air bombs take up 10 tons.
Okay, so we'll take. Let's give them 5 fast cams.
5 fast cams. Okay. That's all we've got is fast cams and fuel air bombs. So.
Yeah. And I'm gonna see. Give them 3 of the large fuel airs.
Oh, we can mount up to 5? Do you just want to do 3 or do you want to do all 5?
Just a 3.
Okay. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. It is mounted.
We don't quite have the supply line that FOT does, so we can't shoot all of our load in one go.
Before I forget, Recon Lance. Sergeant Andrea Maria Wanderer. You have no points in leadership. Fuck. Which means technically she can't send auxiliary reinforcements, so this will take a support point.
Okay.
Sorry. Sign. Close. Okay, auxiliary force sent. You have 1 reroll. I mean, you can do that next time if you want. Otherwise,
Yeah, we'll save it till next time.
We'll save it till next time. Is this all you want to send? Because I think once you beat this, we win.
Might send the Striker Lance.
Might send the Striker Lance.
Yeah, send a Striker Lance.
Blip. Sent. All right. That's a lot of stuff we're throwing at him. All right. I guess I will save the campaign and we'll call it for now until next week. We might do it before the Saturday after or closer to the 10th or on the 10th. Before I forget, I just want to reiterate, my good streamer buddy Bayou Deputy is also going to be starting up his own Megamech campaign coming up on the 10th of July. So if you guys want to check that out as well, I highly suggest you go check out his channel. You can follow him here. There you go. So
Thank you, sir.
Bayou's going to be streaming, and then I think he's going to be starting around noon, 2-ish.
Yeah.
What, Central, Eastern?
Central
time. There you go. But give him a follow that way. At least Twitch will notify you when he goes live, and then you won't be able to miss it. So, but thank you guys for the drops once again. I'll be back in a bit, and if you hang around, otherwise I'll see you later.
Peace, dude.
Thank you.
All right, guys. That's it. That's all I got for tonight. I got to work in the morning. I'm terribly sorry. It's just nature of the beast. There's not going to be any stream tomorrow night or Saturday. I'm terribly sorry, but Joker's on vacay for the 4th. But I'll try to make it up to you guys going into next week. We got a lot of Megamech stuff to check out. Hey, we might get lucky. We might get the next Dev Branch version 49.3 where we'll be able to fix like all this stuff that's going haywire. I really hope so, and I hope you guys will join us for that as well. Before I leave, I want to thank Mr. Lloyd's Workshop and Ook for the resubs and the continued support, and of course, our lovely host from Bayou Deputy earlier this evening. Thank you, Bayou, and of course, all of you wonderful people out there. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. But that's all I got. So, like I said, no stream tomorrow, no stream Saturday. At the earliest, you'll catch me back here probably Tuesday, Wednesday night. But until then, I hope you guys enjoy your awesome 4th of July this weekend. God bless every single one of you. Be good to each other. And as always, keep it casual. I'm out of here.